Okay. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. No. The worst part is I think that might actually pick up. I think that's the worst part about it. That not even me counting down, they're just gonna wonder why you're fucking singing it.
Yeah, effect of the me singing.
Fuck no.
because if people don't know, he was literally like counting down.
Fuck, dude, that's awful. It's awful. Okay, guys, we need to talk. Okay, no, but look, if you guys remember anything from the last stream, so this is kind of this just is a continuation of the Sileskios stuff. However, I understand that you guys probably either haven't watched the full 5 hours I went over, or just for simplicity's sake, so you guys can follow me here, I'll give a little bit of a recap. Okay? So, last episode of VR Chat Ace Space. Okay. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's get the mood in here, okay? What's up, Nabi? What's up, Axolotls of the Cream? All right, let's set a mood, okay? Right? No one hates moods. They love good moods. All right. So, the last time that we were live about this VR chat space, what's up, Hashicel? You see, we covered a person named Sileskios. Now, Sileskios is quite the interesting figure. Tried to be big in the VR chat predator hunting space. However, his standards were not consistent and very skewed, some may say. He tried to call people predators over 2-year age gaps. Tried to call people predators for 2 consenting adults. Tried to call people predators for making jokes about furries. He is a very, very interesting fella. Very. But, obviously, we kind of tore him apart a little bit with going through it. His standards were scuffed. He was proven to be a hypocrite because he got exposed with having a 2-year age gap himself for 19 to 17. Something that he previously said before that coming out, I would never engage in something like that. Yeah, foreshadowing's a bitch. However, that's not where it would end, right? If the guy was just a hypocritical, inconsistent douchebag, at the end of the day, he could just take the L and move on. But there was something a little bit more dark, a little bit more sinister going on behind the scenes. And that was the fact that he included minors in his research team and would even go as far to apparently use some of them as decoys. That is an element that we're going to be deep diving into a little bit more today, right? However, yeah, I don't think I have to explain why minors being a part of a predator hunting research team where Sileskios would show what the predator sent to the minors that they groomed, that, hey, look, this is furry porn that they sent them. You know, I don't think I have to explain why that's bad, and I don't think I have to explain why throwing a minor into a situation to try to catch a pedophile or predator is a bad idea. However, that's just some recap. Okay? What's up, Delosaurus? I love your vids. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Hashicel. But yeah, no. So, Sileskios, we've kind of talked about quite a bit. But there's someone that was also a part of it that I kind of want to shed, some light in this direction, take a little look at, right? And it's only fair to see her response and then getting into some recent documents about it. Stronzina. Now, Stronzina and Sileskios, I believe, started dating around 2023. And she was pretty involved in the cases of predator hunting, whether it be police work or research, you name it, right? Making the documents, right, you name it. So it was only naturally a question that came up when it was found out that Sileskios was using minors. Did Stronzina know? Well, that was a question that was repeated a lot. And yeah, people did some digging, and let's just get into it. All right. She was confronted. There's screenshots. I want to get into it, but I think it's still fair to start off with her response. So that's what we're going to do. All right. You ready, guys? Let's do this. So, This is the Stronzina statement. Public statement. Da-da-da-da-da. This statement concerns my former partner, nice one, Sileskios, also known as Shomaru, and the fallout surrounding allegations, casework spaces, and the harm that has since come to light. For full context, please see Sileskios' accountability video. Actually, if that's still up.
Hey everyone.
Yeah.
It's just unlisted.
Wait, whoa,
Wait, his channel's back up?
His channel's back.
What the fuck? Okay, that's news to me. Jeez, what the fuck?
Dude, he's back. Dude.
It was like literally like last fucking week that all this shit was fucking gone. Okay.
Yeah, no, last stream, yeah, you guys, just for context, last stream, this guy's channel was like terminated. So, yeah. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, he's back. He's back. So, let's go into it. Let me pause. Where's my music coming from? Oh, from here.
Yeah, the tab.
Yeah, whoops. Didn't mean to put those on different tabs. Let's start with the accountability statement.
If you're watching this, it's because I need to say something publicly. This is an accountability video, not a defense, not a justification, and not something I'm doing to get comfort from anyone. I'm doing it because I did wrong, and people deserve the truth. Back in 2023, when I was 19, I cheated on my partner at the time. This is with a 17-year-old. I flirted, I sent explicitly charged messages to someone who was not an adult, and I overstepped their boundaries when they told me to stop.
Jesus.
What do you describe it, dude? Like,
you know, at least he's staying consistent with the framings of how he would frame.
I think he
else.
was pushy, but I mean, like, come on, dude. Like, I don't know. I kind of just don't fucking care.
Yeah, this just goes to show that Sileskios could never be a lawyer. He's not even.
True.
Yeah, if this is how he. To be fair, I don't think I've seen the DMs with a 17-year-old, but Jesus, he makes it sound like he's a pedophile.
Yeah,
dude, it's like I messaged someone who was not not an adult. It's like, dude, okay, sure, let's keep going.
That is the truth. That happened, and it was wrong. There's no explanation that makes that okay. There's no context that makes it better.
It was a 2-year age gap, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way
there's no context that makes it better. Yeah, he sounds like he's like fucking diddled like a 12-year-old or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I'm no better than the people I catch. Like that, I'm just waiting for that, bro. Like dude, fuck me. But sure, let's keep going.
It was my responsibility to have boundaries, to act like an adult, and to not do something like that. And
it was 19 and 17, man. Dude, he's framing it like he was a fucking like insane 20-year-old going after like a 15-year-old. Dude, I don't know. Well, hold on. Ace, you gonna do a stream about Glitch mistreating their workers? If I look more into that and it seems like there's actually something of substance, then maybe. But right now I'm gonna focus on Sileskios. Fuck. $700 if he does? Yeah? That'd be awesome.
Failed. I also hurt the most beautiful person in my life, Stronzina.
Uh-huh.
Interesting way to talk about your ex.
Well, this was like fresh off the breakup, I think. Wait. Was he dating someone else? I'm so fucking confused.
No, so yeah, Stronzina I think there would have been a little bit of time. I'm not saying that there wouldn't have been any reminiscing feelings, but this is a way to go about talking about your ex, but sure. You don't want to be caught dead talking about your ex like this. This is so chopped, but sure. Let's keep going.
I neglected our relationship. I stonewalled. I defended myself instead of listening. I made choices that hurt her and put her in a position.
Defended myself instead of listening. Like, I don't know, that phrasing sounds a bit backhanded.
Yeah, no, it is.
She was attacking me and I should have just let her. Yeah, okay, Silver, yeah.
I should have just let myself get wounded like the little dog I am. I'm sorry.
And to be clear, when I read the DMs, he was 100% in the wrong. Like, I mean, maybe Stronzina was a bit bitchy, but it's like he was more in the fucking wrong than her, from what I've seen at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was chatting with someone like about this earlier, and I think it just kind of boils down to textbook like emotional abuse or whatever.
Yeah.
It goes into the gaslighting, the downplaying, stuff like that, right? And obviously, cheating
Yeah.
sucks. Cheating sucks. So stuff like that is my understanding.
She would like complain about him yelling at her because she's like playing poorly in league or some shit when she doesn't even want to play.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
And then he would start beating himself and was like, okay, I guess I'm just like an evil, bad fucking boyfriend then, huh? Like, it's psychotic. It's totally fucking psychotic.
I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud. Dude. Oh, what's up, one big nug? Yay. But yeah. Fuck. Timeout button looking great right now. Hey, you leave them alone.
Deserve to be in. I understand that I caused harm, and I understand that some of that harm is public and lasting. I want to be clear here that I am not the victim. The people impacted by my actions are, and I'm not going to ask anyone watching this video to give me another chance or to feel bad for me. If you're angry or disgusted, if you're disappointed, those reactions make sense, and I accept that.
You know what, Sileskios? You know what? Gil's gonna kill me for this. You know what, Sileskios? I'll take you under my wing. Okay. Well, we'll teach you the right way. No. I mean, I'm always down to talk to people for call-ins. I wouldn't be opposed if he came in, but I doubt it. Severely doubt it.
I really doubt it, yeah.
Yeah. Bad sad violin here for this guy. True. Dude. Okay.
I also want to say this without dragging anyone else into it. Please do not harass or contact the people involved. Please do not try to investigate them.
Whoops.
Please don't dox anyone.
Please don't try to investigate. Oh, yeah, we're already fucked up there.
Well, what kind of request is that? Don't try to investigate anyone. You guys did teamwork, right? Like,
Don't target Stronzina.
Yeah, like, look, to an extent, right? To an extent, it's only going to be natural for people to ask questions. Even if, like, we're going off of the fact that, like, obviously, right, Sileskios would be seen as the head honcho of his group, right? It would only make sense. But, I mean, if other people were involved, it's only fair to ask the questions if they were, or to what extent, why they were okay with it. I mean, that's going to be a thing that happens, right? Like, this wasn't like a solo man.
Yeah. Also, in this video, he doesn't even mention the minors, anyways. I don't think.
No, that's so dumb if he doesn't.
I don't remember him bringing it up.
Well, they barely do, right? Like that. Dude, it's so stupid. But let's.
Yeah. I was a bad boyfriend, and I sexted a 17-year-old when I was 19-year-old. I'm basically a pedophile. Oh yeah, and I guess I used minors as fucking as bait to catch predators. But that's a side thing. That's the same thing. Don't look into that. Don't investigate that.
Yeah, please do not look into the CCA. Anyways, yeah, I'm just such an emo chud.
CCA, I hardly know her.
Okay, bro.
Target Stronzina. She didn't know. And once she did, she left me and she took all the proper steps to ensure that I could do no harm.
We'll see the validity of that in a second, but she took all the proper steps to ensure that I could do no harm. Were you suicidal? Like, what are we talking about here?
He probably was like a bit suicide baity, probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, maybe. Dude.
She should not be punished for my actions. I betrayed her trust. She's been affected by the harm I caused privately and publicly. I wasn't
that
present.
Wording.
Well, supposedly
that.
To my understanding, this happened, I guess, after he got grilled. Right? Like, this isn't like this isn't like he just came out, of the woodwork. So like, he just had like an epiphany and a change of heart and was like, I suck. This was after, I believe, that 6 call.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why the focus is on the fact that he cheated. Because that was kind of the focus of that call, but
the wording makes it sound like he knows that the CCA is probably like the bigger fucking issue, and he knows that Stronzina may or may not be involved in that, and he's like trying to like lay the groundwork to basically like, oh, don't look into her, don't look into that. I should be held accountable for my actions, not Stronzina, even though she's kind of involved. Like,
yeah, dude,
it's really stupid,
dude.
But he's not wrong. He was the leader of that whole fucking shit on his channel, but that doesn't mean Stronzina doesn't have any dirt on herself, you know.
Yeah, no. Dude, yeah, let's keep going.
The way I should have been. I didn't show up for her in her times of needs. I put energy into things that did not matter instead of being a real partner, and that responsibility falls onto my shoulders. So I'm asking you clearly, please leave her out of this. Don't leave her behind. She's got a great heart and is a million times better of a person than I ever will be. On this channel...
Okay. Like... Okay, I'm also getting some behind-the-scenes stuff. Yeah, apparently this video actually, not just that call, but this also happened because some bigger channels knowingly had screenshots of stuff. So I think that this was an attempt to try to,
obfuscate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obfuscate, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Dude. Fucking hell. But yeah. Yeah, well, maybe obfuscate, maybe try to get the pressure off his back so if other stuff came out, it's like, well, he already owned it.
Yeah.
But, dude, fuck me. Fuck me. And this was also right after the breakup. But yeah. I guess like 3 days past the breakup is what I'm being told. Bro, yeah. That's so cooked. Yeah, that makes sense why he's talking this highly of her. Yeah, it's probably a lot of self-guilt of like a couple years of a relationship ending, being like, "Oh fuck, dude, it's over. Please, she's the best person ever." I wonder if this could have also been like an attempt to try to win her back. That is speculation, though. To be fair. But yeah.
It's probably more to just like to maybe communicate to his audience. It's like, guys, I feel guilty, so you should like not hate me as much because at least I'm self-aware, right? Haha.
Yeah, at least I hold myself accountable. Dude,
yeah.
Fucking prick.
Well, I built a platform around calling out harm and protecting people, and the truth is, I became someone capable of causing harm myself.
I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna. This fucking
the monster. Yeah, dude.
I'm friends with the monster inside of my head. Dude. I knew he was gonna do it, bro. He's so predictable. He's so fucking predictable.
He's like, you could tell he's holding back that fucking Death Note quote. He's holding back for dear fucking life. He wants to do it so badly.
Dude.
Hypocrisy is mine. I own it. I tainted what I claim to stand for, and I accept that this is the truth. Because of my own actions, I am stepping away from this work and name permanently. I've removed monetization on the channel, and this channel will remain as an archive with this statement. I will not be uploading any new content. I'm also getting professional help and doing the work privately that needs to be done to make change, because accountability isn't a speech, it's change and consistency over time. To my former partner, I'm sorry for cheating.
Yeah, my bad, gang.
For the betrayal of our love. And to my victim, I'm
to my victim. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I'm sorry for cheating and for the betrayal of our love. And to my victim, I'm sorry for crossing boundaries that never should have been crossed.
Dude, this guy, if someone said that this was a 2-year age gap, you would never believe it with this description.
Yeah.
You really wouldn't. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, does he not mention that she was 17?
He did like once in the very beginning of the video, but it's like, dude.
Okay.
Dude.
You did not deserve that. To Stronzina, I'm sorry for cheating, the neglect and the stress that I caused you, and the public fallout that my actions will cause you. I'm sorry I wasn't the partner you deserved, and I'm sorry for the betrayal of our love. And to everyone who supported me and trusted me, I'm sorry that you put your trust in me and I violated it. I understand if you want nothing to do with this name after this. I accept that. I'm sorry for the victimization of others, but also for being a false hero.
Stop.
I know an apology doesn't fix what has been done.
There's no way this guy just called himself a false hero. I don't get people who try to play hero. Like, I feel like it always falls on the face.
I do, because ego. Boom. There you go.
But that's like a villainous trait, you know? Like, I'm the best. I could do this. It's like...
No, Tony Stark had ego, but he was a good guy.
Yeah, it's like constantly having to remind someone that you're a good person only just makes you more suspicious in my eyes. Because, like, why does... Yeah. I feel like if you genuinely were a good person, you wouldn't have to constantly announce it. You should just... Other people should just be able to come to that conclusion very easily themselves. But yeah. You didn't know what a predator was? Thanks. Dude. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And it may never be enough for some people.
Dude.
I don't expect forgiveness. This is just me telling the truth, accepting the consequences, and stepping away from here. Please take care of yourselves, take care of Stronzina, and be there for one another. Dude. This is from Sileskios.
Dude. I just love how it just immediately recommends Columbo. That's awesome. No, but... So I also was sent something. So we're going to listen to this, okay? This is supposedly from Stronzina giving some context. Okay? You ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Genuinely speaking, I think the only thing that maybe Nugget and Person A are misconstruing and the general public aren't seeing properly is the misconception that Sileskios was some big mastermind behind some kind of minor decoy setup schemes. That's not the case, actually. What had occurred was Sileskios met Person A minor at the time, who was one of the founders of the CCA, right? And when invited, Sileskios did use...
Oh, sorry. Apparently this would make more sense after we read the doc.
What?
Yeah, we're cucking you guys. So stay tuned while we go. So stay tuned.
It sounded like for a second. Okay, I don't know if I should say it out loud.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right. So we're gonna.
We'll just read the doc and it'll be made clear.
Yep. That was my fault. Gang. So
my God! Fuck off, Glass! Jesus Christ! Okay, go on.
Anyways, fucking Glass, dude. I heard he loves this. But yeah. Yeah, so let's get into this. Temu's video, which went deeper into what some of the victims truly experienced, and Six's video, which we did watch, which discussed the psychological, emotional, and relational abuse. What? Relational abuse? Okay. I experienced, as well as what happened with our friend group. I'm not making this statement to replace those accounts or retell experience that are not mine. This is to clarify my own role in what I knew and did not know, what I was told, and what I after learned. What later learned, sorry. Then we got, please note that for safety and privacy reasons, the names of the victims and minors connected to Sileskios' actions, I don't really like the first name, but sure, have been censored through the statement. One individual reference repeatedly will be identified as Person A. For the best readability, this document is intended to be viewed on desktop. Hey, I got that part down. Okay. Just ban the dude. We're not banning Glass, okay? Look, Glass.
Well, he sent me a DM, and now he's sending another fucking DM.
It's like, yeah, but you say it to my fucking face, dude.
He said some shit like that. I saw like a brief, whatever, dude. I'm never gonna open it.
Yeah, okay. I'm speaking now. I've stayed silent of my own accord throughout this entire situation for a long time, and I did that intentionally for weeks now. Okay. Dude, I hate that it keeps giving me ads. Hold on. Then we got for weeks now. Now, there has been a narrative forming behind the scenes, and now potentially publicly, that I knew that Sileskios was what Sileskios was doing, and that I was aware of things that I was not actually aware of. This is false. I stayed silent at first. Hold on. Okay. I stayed silent at first because I was trying to process a lot at once. Did it take you a year to process?
Maybe
Because
she's slow.
well, the drama happened, or the situation, whatever you want to call it, happened in 2025, like when everything just like flew out, right? But it's like there's screenshots from 2024, so like I'm gonna have an issue with that. But sure. Hold on. A lot of ones. The end of a long relationship, the reality of abuse I had experienced, and the betrayal of learning things the same way so many other people did. The victims were hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, the audience was hurt, server members were hurt, friends and family were hurt, and I was not outside of the heartbreak, unfortunately. I learned the hard way too. Did you? Like, okay.
I mean, as far as sexting the 17-year-old, she probably
Yeah, no, I'll
did find out.
I'll give credit for that one. You know, I'm just fuck it, dude. Because this is why I'm gonna have a problem with this. So there's these screenshots from this group chat, right? So there's like 97 of them. I picked 3 of, like, you know, from the 3, these are like the most damning, right? In my opinion. We said, so we got Stronzina saying, have you watched any of the videos? A minor cannot consent. What a questionable thing to say. Yeah, okay. And All Might says a minor cannot consent. And then we have Ryu saying, then why is the minors in your CCA consenting? Okay, directly responding to Stronzina. And we have this next one.
It too.
Please direct those questions or comments towards somebody else.
Dude, maybe she was just thinking about it.
2024, by the way. Okay. And then we have Sileskios saying, they do what they do upon their free accord was what I was saying. It's not really anything to do with consent.
They do what they do upon their free accord. That's what consent is.
Dude, so
Like,
yeah, they have been aware of
But they
this fact
can't.
since September of 2024. But hold on. Yeah, how do you think the parents would feel about the CCA? You said they consent. Hold on.
by the way, that's not Aiden Projects, in case anybody can.
Yeah, no, yeah, Aiden got them, bro. Aiden got them. Okay, but yeah, how do you think the parents would feel about the CCA? Now, here's All Might, right? Making it very clear that they're a minor. Mine said it was fine. Ain't that something? So you admit you were underage? What about other people's? I admit to retiring. For some reason, All Might was dancing around admitting to being a minor. I don't know. It's kind of a little odd, but sure. So that's the thing. They knew about the CCA. All Might made it obvious he was a minor. And on top of that, they have like a really weird fucking scuffed defense for it.
Well, they want to throw themselves at predators. Who am I to not benefit?
So yeah, no, I'm gonna have an issue when it's framed like you didn't come out about it because, you know, it took you time. What, a year? A year?
She was thinking really hard.
But sure. What I was not vocal about publicly was the abuse I was personally experiencing inside that relationship. Okay, there were private moments where I confided in close friends, but I was not ready to put that pain on display. My silence was never me hiding guilt, it was me trying to survive, process, and understand what happened to my life. Sure.
Survive.
Sure. Did. But, sure. I also want to be clear about something else before I go further. I'm not comparing my experience to anyone else's, and I am not trying to center myself over the people who were directly harmed by Sileskios' actions. I'm only speaking about my own experience, being deceived by my partner, experiencing psychological, emotional, and relational abuse in private, and not being falsely accused of knowingly being a part of things I did not know about. But you did. You did. So this is my problem. Falsely accused of knowingly being a part of things I did not know about. You didn't know about it. Again?
Wasn't she a moderator in the fucking CCA?
Well, not just that. Your direct response being,
How do you
please
not
direct...
know?
Yeah, your direct response to someone telling you about it, saying, please direct those questions to someone, or comments towards somebody else. Your direct acknowledgement of it, you just didn't know? That's a false accusation. Really? Like,
Something tells me I think she thought that fucking message wouldn't get out.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of contradictory. But sure. But sure, let's keep going. I want to be very clear from the beginning. I did not knowingly know that person A was a minor at the time. People are claiming I did. Okay, so I believe this is the 17-year-old I think that they were dating.
Okay.
Like Sileskios was. I was told otherwise by Sileskios, by the environment around me, and a lot of what I understood at the time was shaped by misinformation, manipulation, and isolation.
Oh my god, dude. Wait. So is person A like one of the fucking decoys?
So, to my understanding, if this is the person that like some of the DMs showed, I feel like their Discord name was already made public, but if it hasn't, my understanding was they were part of the predator hunting team.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, that makes it a little bit more chopped.
Yeah, I believe that's what was said earlier in the docs. But
because the 17-year-old wouldn't be decoying as like if they were using like a 17-year-old, I don't think they would be using a 17-year-old. They were probably playing as like a 14-year-old or 15-year-old. So it kind of makes it look like a bit chopped. Like you're flirting with this person who's catching predators. Like playing as like a 14-year-old. What the fuck is going on, man? Like it's a little bit more chopped. Still not a predator though. Still not a predator, just to be clear. Just very weird.
I also want to make something clear right away. Being in a relationship with someone does not make me the overseer. It does not make me all-knowing. It does not make me responsible for hidden behavior, lies, or information that was intentionally kept from me. I would agree with this.
Wow.
But the problem is...
Nobody's asking you to be omnipotent.
Yeah, no one's asking you to be omnipotent. I'm just kind of pressing you on this. Your direct acknowledgement of minors being in the CCA. That's not you not knowing. That's not hidden behavior. All right? That you knew. I don't like dancing around this. That's just what it is. But sure.
Or if she didn't know at that time of that screenshot, she was like made aware in that fucking instance right then and there.
Sure.
So it's like that at least is like the latest that we could put that she fucking knows.
Yeah, so I would say that you've known since 2024.
Yep.
Guys, you don't get it. Stronzina was abused in her online relationship. Well, okay, to be fair, abuse could happen in online relationships. All right, let's not jump the gun. All right. That we literally covered grooming cases. All right. Not saying that she was groomed, but yeah. But no, right?
She was mistreated.
Yeah.
I saw those messages. Sileskios was acting like a fucking psycho, yeah.
Yeah, it gets... Personally, I'm trying to find a way how to word this which doesn't come off wrong. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because I don't mean it in a wrong way. But if she knew about something since 2024, it should not have taken till 2025 to come out about it. Well, she didn't even come out about it. Other people had to come out about it.
Yeah.
So it's like that should have not happened. If she really had any standard against it, she should have called it out in the moment. She should have done something about it then and there. Because we're not talking about a kid, we're talking about a woman who was like 25. Alright? She definitely... I would say that she definitely has the capability to handle herself. I definitely would say that, you know, she's definitely a strong, independent woman, right? So, if she sees some wrongdoing, she should have done something about it. I am accepting of the fact that her thought process could have been skewed, maybe, or like influenced by how her treatment was in a relationship, but that only goes so far, in my opinion. Because
it really does look like she just didn't care. Sileskios didn't care. They didn't care.
Yeah, like we're not talking about, like I said, like we're not talking about someone like, you know, or telling her to remember what videos that she was involved in. We're not telling her to remember, like, you know, what color shirt Sileskios is wearing. We're not telling her to remember something like that. We're telling her, like, she should have done something about minors being, you know, in a dangerous environment. You know, kind of the whole gig that they were doing in the first place. Like,
well, it's also something kind of impossible to forget because it wasn't just that one incident. She literally she was like one of the moderators in the CCA. So like at that point too, she should have fucking known.
Yeah.
Because they were, because weren't the minors in the CCA? They were openly minors. They weren't obfuscating their age.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Dude, this is so... Okay, so I was just given a screenshot, and then another screenshot that I think is just kind of funny.
Lol.
Lol. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna send it in the side chat. And so to my understanding with this first one, this is a photo sent that of like what could, what they could have seen in the CCA. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. Some people here. Is there? I'm just wondering if anything sticks out. Sonic O, lol. So yeah, it looks. Okay, that's quirky, dude. Look, and for threads, they call them files, but pedophiles. Okay,
dude.
That's why I hate her guts. I almost made my VR mom lucky. Someone told me that she was a what the fuck?
Dude.
My guy, the other
Stop.
pedo mentioned you. Feel free to use this as a testament of speed exploitation if it helps. I'd request that you blur my profile picture. To answer your query, I'm estimating 15 users. Monthly average, 15 average 12 months amasses to 180 victims per year. The closest estimate would be 100 to 80 times 3, the years she has been around, with a total of 550 victims. However, psychology can impact... Dude, they're like treating it like...
Yeah, are they? They're treating it like they're like it's some kind of like Dark Souls boss. It's like it does this attack, it does 400 damage. If this boss does this attack this many times, it's like that's not how like predation works. Like,
right.
Most child predators are opportunistic. Like they will act on opportunity, and that in itself is unpredictable.
Right. Okay.
Just really needless.
However, psychology can impact this estimate, to which we'd accustom to it by docking about 30 individuals, making it 510 because pedophiles
Why,
typically eat
dude?
what they are today. Like, what is this, like a fucking pie chart?
Dude.
Okay.
Dude, they're trying to like devise like a min-max predator build.
Dude. Okay. They take it slow at first.
This is the most optimal way to be a child predator.
Yeah, fuck. They take it slow at first and then keep it up after they learn how to get away with it. Most of these kids from her ranges from below the TOS age to play VRC to above her own age, however extremely rare. There have been times where we've caught her lying about her partner's age, telling users that this 20-something, and then slowly dropping it only for us to figure that they're 13, 14, maybe 3 years, and she only started adapting about a short bit ago. This is why I dislike pedos. That's why?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Like, the OP fucking pedo build, bro.
Yeah. Anyone who was like pro pedos before this, I hope that this changes your mind. Like, Jesus. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hold on, we got to be careful about talking about pedophile because someone might become one. If we
Okay, dude.
it.
Okay, relax. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave that guy alone. So we got Sileskios right here.
Yep.
Can't find...
Astolfo?
I feel like that's...
red flag a little bit.
Okay. Now this one I think is kind of, it's got to... Obviously some people are going to see some irony in it. Oh, what's up, Magent Warhead? What's up? I probably butchered your name. Whoopsie. But yeah, we got Sileskios saying... I'm gonna be so for real right now. Can the predators I expose stop trying to expose other predators? Friendly fire will not be tolerated. It doesn't make you look any better. Please leave it to the professionals and the people who care about children's safety. That's a bit chopped at the end.
Very weird.
Okay, bro. Dude.
Why would you even be asking this? Like, wouldn't you want them to out each other?
No, I'm going to imagine this probably followed suit after the Lucifer stuff that we looked at, but at the same time, At the same time, and the people who care about children's safety, yeah. Like,
well, the minors he works with just want to be groomed, so it's okay, actually.
Dude. Yeah, like, you know, using minors as decoys and putting them on your research team? Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, hold on. In my opinion, about with her and E dating this guy, she was aware about how bad he was, so I don't want to be that person, but if she was aware about that, then she was aware about the kids. Sorry if that sounds harsh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know about the start. Yeah, I don't know about the first half of that.
So I can agree that she was aware of like the minors. However, I will say in a relationship, sometimes you have a rose-tinted perception of someone, and then that reality just kind of folds and falls apart in your face. So I don't really think it's fair to necessarily say she knew what type of guy he was. Because it's very clear that Sileskios has been lying and deceitful, so it's not that far-fetched to think that he was that way with the first impression with her either.
Yeah, people aren't like comic book villains, you know. They're not evil 24/7. like people are a lot more subtle about it, you know. Like, and even then, it's not even conscious most of the time. Like, people aren't consciously evil or consciously malicious or consciously manipulative. It's just kind of like. It's oftentimes it is like a knee-jerk sort of like defensive mechanisms, like, oh, this person's confronting me, like even if that confrontation is justified, they will go in like defensive mode and either like start attacking the person or start trying to manipulate or lie and shit.
Right. But yeah, let's continue. The cheating incident is completely separate to the later discovered situation involving Sileskios with a 17-year-old. I did not know about that at the time, and I only learned about it when those allegations came out. Okay? I don't know, man. If my partner was recruiting
I could take
kids,
your word for it. Yeah.
I'd tap out immediately. I don't know if she... Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't disagree with that sentiment. I don't have proof that she knew, like, I can't imagine, right, a conversation where he's like, oh, hold up, let me take this call real quick. Yeah, minors, yeah, please be decoys. And then, she just goes, I just die in your arms tonight. Yeah. Like, I can't imagine that type of thing happening.
It's like the Lego Batman thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's a little bit of a reach.
I think there was a certain point where she definitely fucking knew, and she just kind of just, like, acted like she was. I mean, like, you literally see it in that fucking message. She pretended like she was like, oh, I'm looking the other way, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're acknowledging it though.
Yeah. But yeah. Then in November 2023, my life changed completely. I was hit by a car. I underwent extensive care, physical therapy, and was wheelchair bound for a long time. I was severely depressed, isolated, in and out of the hospitals, and in the most vulnerable period of my life. That period is really important to understand everything that came after. But while I was going through all of that, Sileskios did not show up for me in the way a partner should. He was emotionally absent. He was out making friends, adding people across different platforms, and repeating patterns.
Dude.
Okay, and I should have taken it more seriously. I knew enough to feel that something was wrong, but I was also physically stuck, emotionally attached, and in survival mode.
I mean,
yeah.
If he wasn't being made available in the initial stages of the incident, then I could totally understand, like, being like, I literally just got hit by a car, where the fuck are you? You know? But, like, past a certain point, you can't be there constantly. You gotta, like, he should be allowed to, like, have, like, some kind of social life somewhat outside of their relationship, you know? It's not, like, totally unreasonable. Even if something as dire as, like, you're recovering in a hospital, you know? You shouldn't expect someone to be there 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would imagine, like, his excuse, if he had one, would be, I was trying to save kids.
Yeah, or some shit.
Like, I don't know.
You don't want me there? You don't want me saving kids? You want me to be here with you in the hospital? You say some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, No, you're right. You're totally right. Let's let little Timmy get groomed while I'm sitting here doing nothing.
Bro, it's like he totally fucking would. If you read those messages, he totally would say some shit like that.
No, I'm sorry I didn't consult you on trying to see if I should help you or the kid that's getting fucking harmed. Dude. Yeah, that's just kind of like that's the vibe he gives me. But yeah, no. A lot of my energy was going into surviving, recovering, and trying to keep things functioning while also carrying emotional weight in the Discord server workload that had not have been on me. Okay, I will say that is, if she's literally in the hospital, assigning her more work if that did happen is kind of a dick move.
was she assigned? Where is it saying?
Well, let's see.
Trying to keep things functional, also carrying emotional weight of the Discord. It sounds like she did that of her own obligation. Like,
yeah,
nobody kind of asked her to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, I guess you asked for it. But like, if she was assigned it, that would be like gay. But
yeah.
I was trying to manage my own life, my health, my relationship, and responsibilities that were never supposed to fully fall on me. I mean, she makes it sound like nobody else was there to pick
life.
it up. Yeah.
Well, that too, but like that's also life, you know. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm saying this all for context, not to ask for pity. Context matters. Abuse changes the way you process information. Isolation changes what you have access to. Manipulation changes what you believe. And when the person you trust is the same person misleading you, that affects everything. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've had my perceptions shattered of people that I've trusted before, but I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just built different, but like I wouldn't like have something like this happen. Like,
yeah, like I would imagine the 17-year-old again. Like I'd imagine the 17-year-old was like a shock, maybe like oh, you were cheating on me or some shit. But no, not the minors throwing themselves at predators. It seems like you knew about that.
Yeah, like I don't know. And I'm speaking as the guy. You know, everyone goes haha at me all the time, but I was speaking as the guy with the crazy ex, right? Like that didn't. I didn't like.
I wonder who he's referring to.
Dude, key details. But no, like but no, it's like I've had, you know, someone like that. It's like, I don't know, that didn't cause me to put minors in danger or be so negligent that, or like, you know, be so oblivious that kids were getting harmed right in front of me that I just did nothing about it. I don't know.
I feel that would weigh on your conscience, you would think, right?
Yeah, it would be one thing if she came out about it, and you know what? I would have fully accepted, right? If she, even if you take this as a cop-out, if she came out with it first and said that she was terrified to come out about it before because Sileskios had a bigger platform than her and could have silenced her and framed her as an evil person, that would be a lot more understanding than looking like and acting like you don't care a year ago and saying nothing about it even after the stuff happened. Other people had to do it. So like that's just kind of like where I'm at with it. But yeah, let's keep reading. One thing I should mention for context is that early on, Sileskios had told me he suspected that he had narcissistic traits. Gee, figure.
I suspect. Oh,
dude, no way, dude.
Pondering my orb here, I might be a little narcissistic.
Dude, when this was said, I went speechless. Not my Sileskios. No, but I kept that in the back of my mind, and over time, especially during arguments and disagreements, I saw more and more behavior that was manipulative, selfish, controlling, and abusive. Later on, when allegations came out, he went to therapy and talked about getting tested, but I cannot confirm any formal diagnosis. I should also be transparent about my own mental health, because this is relevant context. I'm diagnosed with BPD. Okay. And that affected how intensely I experienced this relationship, how hard it was for me to regulate under stress, and how deeply I reacted once everything started falling apart. I was also diagnosed in my early teen years that with what was called at the time as Asperger's. I'm pretty sure now it's called high functioning autism. But sure.
I think they still get diagnosed as Asperger's.
Well, they changed it because he was like some Nazi scientist or whatever.
Lol. Okay.
Yeah. Which would now fall under the autism spectrum disorder. Okay, so I am starving. Sorry, starving. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, you're right about that. Yeah.
I'm stating this because if you're looking at screenshots or moments where I seem emotionally reactive, overwhelmed, or rigid in arguments, those things did affect how I processed conflict and abuse in real time. Yeah, again, I not to be that guy. So you just deflected this and acknowledged it because of BPD or abuse? Like that doesn't really work here.
Well, she closed her eyes and plugged her ears and went la 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 la. I'm not listening, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, please direct those questions or comments towards somebody else. You know, about minors being predator hunters, you know, under Sileskios' reign. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But sure. Everyone wants to be a Spurger, but none of them are competent enough to Spurg. Lols. Gulps. Right. That was deep, Berserker the Brawler. That was really deep. No, but so we read that. A lot of people online want abuse to be simple. They want it to look like a victim should have known everything, seen everything. I really hate that you're framing it like that, because you did see it. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Well, she's talking. I think she thinks she's addressing people who. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, to continue, I think. Sorry, you keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say like I think she thinks she's addressing people who are like, I don't know, blaming her for not, like, she thinks she's addressing people who are calling her, who might be calling her out for like not being aware of the 17-year-old. It's like, dude, nobody cares about that. Like, most people don't fucking give a shit about that. It's the feeding minors into predator catching and decoying. Like,
yeah, that's always been the thing I cared about the most. Even months ago when I went over the 6 call the first time with Himpleton, it's like, that was always the thing I cared about. Using real kids as decoys and having them part of the research team. That's fucking nuts. That's insane. But yeah, no. I continue. Yeah. And left instantly. Real life is not that simple. Especially when you are dependent, isolated, emotionally attached, and trying to keep your head above water. See, this only works for maybe your relationship with Sileskios. And I could grant you that. I can grant you that. But I can't grant you that for directly acknowledging minors doing this stuff and you doing nothing about it. But yeah. Okay. Why I did not act all at once immediately.
Nobody's asking you to do that.
To be fair, there might have been someone in your community that did it. I don't know.
Maybe like one fucking retard, sure. Okay. Like,
but yeah. I also want to address something else, because I know some individuals started speculating about me and sussing me out because I did not exactly want to do a police report immediately right off the bat, and I need people to understand why. Well, it just wouldn't.
Sileskios? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't, like, if we're talking about the 2-year age gap, it just wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, go ahead and report it to the police. See how much they give a fuck.
Yeah, once Sileskios' accountability video went up, I maintained contact for 1 month after, not because I was protecting what he did, and not because I was okay with it, but because there was a lot of talk about him hurting himself. Did you ever care about that with, the predators you guys caught? Like, if we're going off standard?
Yeah, sure.
Like, I know...
If they consider him a predator. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't. Maybe you could, maybe if I was to play devil's advocate, there'd be an argument of, well, would I say,
he was being pushy, and that's like he, like, I don't know. Whatever.
No.
Like, I don't know, dude.
Dude. Where's my mod, by the way? Fucko, you know who I am? Gulps.
Mod these nuts, bruh.
Gluppers. Give me a hint. But yeah, no. But yeah, no. Like even then, I'm trying.
If they wanted to be ultimately consistent, there would have been a police report.
Yeah. I mean, the guy, I don't even know. Like the most I can say, he definitely was a danger to minors. I don't think Sileskios though was sitting there, rubbing his hands together, being like, "Yes, we're corrupting them." Yes, but still, obviously.
Well, actually, child endangerment. That might be a charge he could get, maybe. So I'm not totally against the police report, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think if you were to do one, it would have had to be for using the kids as like decoys or whatever.
Yep.
Here's your hint. I'm pink. Oh my god, it's
Pink
pinkish.
circle?
Dude, it's pinkish. Dude, oh my god, it's pinkish.
Dude, it's Blackish's girlfriend, Pinkish. Haha.
Dude, it's Pink King. Guys, it's fucking Pink King in my chat. No, but yeah. As people know, I paid for it and helped book his first therapy session, and I paid for months of the ones after that too, and struggling with BPD. It was hard to let go. It was hard not a clean emotional break for me overnight. I was still in survival mode, and I was still trying to process everything while also carrying the fear that if I fully stepped away immediately, something worse might happen. At the time, I was not looking at the situation with the full perspective that I have now. I was still reacting from trauma, shock, attachment, and from everything I had just been through. Yeah.
I can understand not immediately making a police report. Sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, sure. I was not until Person A came to me in Temlo's video that I started learning more and more things, especially the NSFW DMs and casework with minors. Sileskios had put Person A through. This also includes the document that Sileskios posted in the description of one of his YouTube videos that contains CSAM material. Yeah, we did talk about that last stream.
Yeah. Well, it's poorly censored CSAM, but it's like, why the fuck would you ever put that in a document anyways, bro? Like,
yeah, I don't really understand the need to even just put CP at all, like censored.
I'll take your word for it. Oh, there was CP in the DMs? Okay, I'll take your word for it, dude.
Yeah, I feel like
you don't need to,
yeah, when you get that deep, just go do the police report. Like the fuck?
No, literally, like, I mean, I think I even said it like during the stream. It's like, when that happens, you treat whatever device you got that fucking shit on, you treat it like it's fucking radioactive. Like, do not fucking touch it. Immediately report it to the police.
Yeah. Because we mutually agreed to stay out of it, so it is disappointing and honestly painful, and even now, I am still uncovering things I was told. Wait, hold on. For example...
She says she's looping in the minor decoys into that, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I was never told that.
True. Thank you for the 2. Ace wants to be a horse. Horse space? No, I don't want to be a horse. But yeah.
He's
I don't. Wait, hold on. Okay, even now, I'm still finding out things. For example, learning just the other day that Sileskios was in the second CCA when he had told me that he would not do any other servers associated with the CCA. Okay.
The second? There's another one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's...
Surely this one was not full of minors, too.
Hopefully not. Dead.
Wait, what's the C stand for?
I don't know, man. Like, I actually don't know what that stands for.
What does it stand for?
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I digress. Let's keep going. Hold on. Actually, Gilla.
Yeah.
Do you want to read this next page?
I'm a bit tipsy. I'll try.
Alright, just try this one page.
Okay. Hold on, let me zoom in. Because it is a bit blurry. This is part of why... Wait, did you already read that top part?
Oh, no, I did not.
Okay. This is part of why I need people to stop acting like I had full knowledge from the beginning. I didn't even know. I didn't even now, and I'm still learning the extent of what was hidden from me. As many of you know, I shut down the Shmormu Sanctuary Discord server immediately. I told everyone who had a case involvement to remove Siliskio immediately from any of their own operations. I told the closest people around us and really anybody associated, because for me, it was about protecting people and protecting cases first. I put everyone else above myself at that moment. Let me scroll down. And it was later, once everything calmed down, that I was finally able to start thinking about myself and start decompressing in my own therapy sessions. At first, I was just sad. Then I got angry. And as I started talking about everything in my own therapy, and as more people came to me with their experiences, the victim, the ex-partner I had been cheated on with, other people around the situation, it opened my eyes more and more. It changed my perspective. It forced me to stop looking at everything through the lens I had been stuck in while I was emotionally tied to him and trying to survive. Okay, you're just like fucking saying the same shit over and over and over again. Jesus Christ. Okay. And once I got to that point, I realized that people were right, that reports needed to be made. I reached out to Sileskios' brother and told them everything because Sileskio was not being entirely truthful with them either. Okay. And I told them that it was up to them to maintain him, uphold his safety, and make sure he remained accountable because I could not keep carrying that role anymore. So if people are using the fact that I did not do everything instantly, perfectly, and in the exact order that they think I should have as proof that I knew more than I did, or that I had bad intentions, that's unfair. What it actually shows is that I was traumatized, overwhelmed, emotionally entangled, and trying to protect everyone while slowly coming to terms with the full reality. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Okay, same shit.
Right. Sure.
It's just looping. It's just like, it feels like she's saying the same fucking phrase over and over and over again.
Yeah, but it's important. It's important to read and get their side. But yeah.
Yeah.
What I knew, what I was told, and what I would later learned. A lot of what I understood at the time was based on what I was being told by Sileskios and by the environment around me, including include ages, access, server involvement, moderation, removals, and the others behind the scenes. Details I later learned were either incomplete, misleading, or false. I cannot give an exact date for every single realization because I care more about being accurate than sounding polished. Okay? Well, I mean, wouldn't you? Okay. Whatever. What I can say is this. I did not knowingly understand a person A to be a minor during the time people are accusing me of knowing, and when more information came out later, my understanding changed. The people around me, including staff and moderators, also came to realize that they had been misled about multiple things. We were told one story about people's roles, removals, and access, and later learned the story was not true either. I'm not going to overstate anything I cannot pin down exactly, but it matters that I was not the only person operating off false information.
How?
Dude.
Like, how, when you were a moderator of this fucking Discord, how did you not know?
Dude,
I want that explained. How did you not know moderating this fucking Discord?
She didn't check. I don't know, that's interesting. But yeah. Something important to take note of is there is a difference between being associated with someone and being aware of every hidden thing that a person is doing. I trusted my partner. I trusted him not to work on cases with children or overstep very basic boundaries. I wasn't even a thought that came to my head. The trust was abused. If he lied to me and lied to others, that is on him. Being deceived by someone close to you is not proof that you were part of the deception. I'm not disputing that there's points that you were lied to, but again, I feel like I keep just Soyjack pointing at this one thing where you directly acknowledge it. Like I don't know what to tell you,
this is like this is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. To be very clear, I'm not claiming
like the cheating.
Yeah, sure.
I would expect you not to know.
Yeah.
The cheating.
I wouldn't expect you to know the cheating, the 17-year-old thing, or, like whatever. Like I wouldn't expect you to know like some stuff like that. But it's like, it's kind of hard when I have just dead to rights evidence right here about it. But yeah, additional context about my role, access, and response.
Okay.
What follows are screenshots I am including for context. Okay. Because several claims about my involvement are being built on incomplete or misleading interpretations. These screenshots do not prove that I handled everything perfectly. They do show that my role, access, and understanding at the time were not what people are now claiming.
Okay.
Claim 1. I was not deeply involved in casework or decoying. A major false narrative being pushed is that I was deeply embedded in CCA casework or operating like a core decoy or core case handler. That is not true. My role at the time was primarily as Sileskios' partner and moderator support figure within the Shomer Sanctuary. I helped manage the sanctuary, answered tickets when needed. Wait, so... Okay, so you handled
Wait, were
tickets...
they not?
Wait, hold on. But you answered tickets and none of them was like, I'm kid. Like, did you not age verify the server? But sure. Hold on. And tried to direct victims. Okay? Appropriately when things were being neglected. But I was not the head person running casework. And I was not operating as a decoy. And to be fair, we did see DMs where Sileskios did not want them to be a decoy because they didn't want the messaging creepy men, right?
Sure.
Which makes sense. I can give them that.
I could have sworn I remember, like, in the very early stages, he might have been using fucking Stronzina, because I remember watching like old Siliskio like predator catching video, and it sounded like Stronzina was like the decoy being used, but
yeah, maybe not
could
sure.
Be a sound-alike, could be like a sound-alike person, to be fair. True.
Yeah, it's like blonde Greena, but yeah, not being given the same access or role people are now trying to project onto me. Claim 2. I did not have full visibility into CCA. Another false narrative is that I had the kind of access that would have allowed me to know everything happening behind the scenes. I did not. Well, I'm pretty sure you had enough roles where you could have seen stuff, but we'll get into that in the call. There are screenshots later showing that I could not see what happened inside the CCA the way people are implying. These are also screenshots showing that Sileskios was controlling information flow and even restricting how CCA was discussed in the sanctuary. The matters because people... Sorry, you go?
That's so weird. No, well, we'll finish. Well, it's just one more sentence. Just finish it.
That matters because people were acting like I had full awareness when the evidence shows otherwise. Really?
That's so weird. So like Siliskio did not have any control to CCA. CCA was like a third party thing. She was in the CCA. She was like some kind of moderator.
Yeah.
Like why would Siliskio controlling how the CCA was talked about in his Discord affect that your role in the CCA? That makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I get that. But yeah. Now the third claim. When the issue of minors came up, I pushed back. This part matters a lot to me because I do not want people rewriting my values. When concerns about minors came up, I did not support that. I pushed back. Really?
The wording there is a bit chopped, but I kind of...
Please direct those questions or comments towards somebody else. Yeah. Like, is that really pushback?
Yeah. Not my problem. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Yeah, that's how that fucking reads.
Dude. The screenshot included later shows that me and others raised the issue, immediately objecting to minors being involved inside the CCA.
No.
Apparently had no issue with it in 2024, but let's get into it, and making it clear that minors should not be representing or participating in that kind of work. That is not the behavior of someone who knowingly supported or welcomed inappropriate involvement. Really? Again?
I'm glad you changed your fucking mind.
Yeah, again? Like, hello? Like, okay.
But to be fair, she doesn't say she outright condones it in that message. She doesn't say she condones it.
Yeah, she doesn't like give a thumbs up and say this is the best thing I've ever fucking heard all day. Like, but still,
it's like she didn't post like the fucking soy jack or like fucking Chungus meme or whatever the fuck. It's like, oh, this thing is fucking stupid. Literally the coolest thing ever. Yeah, she didn't post that.
Dude, if she did that, I would just be in awe. Like,
I would be like, you know what? She gets it fast. Dude.
No. Okay. With that context, I want to address the specific screenshots and claims being used against me because context matters. I agree. Screenshot 1. This screenshot's being misrepresented. The message was.
I would say just read it first, maybe, because it seems like.
Okay, hold on. Not sure if we'll need this, but if Aiden claps back too much, I have his face reveals. What?
Oh, Aiden, like the guy in the fucking chat who
Yeah,
was
like
like
in the-
confronting them?
Yeah, like
the guy who was confronting them about. Okay.
interesting. He did in fact threaten the sanctuary and use Dream's real name. In my thought process, it's only fair play. What? Eye for an eye? Okay. Storing these here. Isn't an adult coming at me? A minor in Dream, a woman. Wait. Dude. Isn't.
Wait, Dream like Minecraft Dream? What?
Dude, hold on. Isn't an adult coming at me? A minor. In Dream, a woman. I do not mean this generally, just using laws. I'm using what we have here, but it's weird. Dude, they literally say they're a minor. And this is 2024 as well, same time. He just turned 19 on August 26th. He is pathetic. Might want to look at the users on the side here. Dude, this is even more damning. I think this is...
Dude, yeah, like what the fuck? So the Aiden guy, wasn't he one of the ones who was calling them out, or was that someone else?
No, this is the talking about. Yes. Yep.
No, Aiden says, bruh. Who's the person who brought it up? Yeah,
To be
okay,
fair.
Ryu. Okay, never mind.
Well, yeah, they all came there to confront. Dude.
Okay.
Dude. That's
not suspicious at all. Wow, this Aiden guy is calling us out for using minors as fucking like
dude
bait for pedophiles.
Wait.
Here's his face docs. Okay,
Wait,
let's
dude.
hear the fucking explanation for this. Okay.
The message was ambiguously worded and lacked clear punctuation, so I misunderstood who was being referred to. My response directly reflects that misunderstanding because I replied about Aiden's age, not person A's. At the time, I had been told by Sileskios that person A was an adult, and I did not knowingly understand that message. They stated themselves to be they were a minor. This is not proof I knowingly knew they were a minor. The sentence was written ambiguously. Dude, what?
It's person A!
Isn't he an adult coming at me? A minor. Where's the ambiguity in that?
Bro.
You're just lying.
Bro.
Like you're just fucking lying here.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, this is not proof. Yeah, this is not proof I knowingly knew they were a minor. This just seems like you're just trying to like hide.
You're such a retard. You're such a retard, dude.
Yeah, the sentence was read ambiguously. I misread it, and my reply shows that, as it's referring to someone else. Once I actually learned the truth later, my understanding changed. People are trying to turn an unclear message into a confession, and simply is not one. Really?
It was very ambiguous. I couldn't tell. I am a minor.
Yeah.
like, what are you fucking talking about? What are you talking
Dude.
about?
Because, yeah, here they do it. In the group chat, they make it fucking obvious that they are.
Well, aren't you under... Wait, is that reference to person A?
I actually think that is. Because look at the PFP colors. So
aren't you under... No, that's All Might. He's referring to All Might.
Yeah, no, look, see?
What?
Look at the colors of the blur. I'm wondering if person A is All Might.
What do you... No, because person A is a fucking girl. Isn't All Might like a dude?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's a dude. Why would a woman be identifying as All Might?
Why not?
I don't know. Wait, doesn't All Might have a YouTube channel? Can we just hear? I mean, I suppose it could be trans, to be fair.
Maybe. Dude.
Gila, please. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
Dude.
But dude, yeah, this is just chopped to shit. I think All Might and Person A are different.
Yeah.
All Might is Person A in her doc? Oh my god, dude. Okay. Wait, so she even knew. Oh my god, so even in that fucking chat, she fucking knew, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
oh my god, dude.
Dude.
Identify the colors. Well, it could be any image, but no, okay. Well, now it's confirmed by the doc creator. Okay, fair enough.
Dude.
Oh wait, no, this is Stronzina's doc, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, All Might is person A in her doc. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
So
Yeah.
you just got fucking owned. I won. Yeah.
No,
I-
I was
I'm-
being good faith. I was being quizzical.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't. Fuck you.
It was too good. It was too good to be true, bruh. The minor was too good to be true, bruh.
Nope. So another win. Another win for the A space. But no.
Yeah, he's got to recover from getting that one Deed and Silver detail wrong that one time.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
I'm late. What's the
So it's
situation?
even.
Well, we're just going over some Predator Hunter stuff. Teehee. Dude, that is such a horrible recap. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, we did a
VR
Sileskios
Predator.
stream.
That makes it better though.
Yeah, VR
This is
chat Predator.
catching.
Yep, VR chat Predator hunting, and we're determining whether Stronzina, the person in question, knew about the utilization of minors in research terms or decoys or not, or at least just knew that they were in a server called the CCA. And All Might was one of them. So, oh yeah, no, I think I would have known that this would have been All Might, because I think All Might literally confronts them with the screenshot in the call.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, I didn't see the full call.
Yeah. 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 Dude.
How could you even deny? This is just like total fucking cope. How could you even deny? It's like, well, I didn't know. It was very ambiguous. They literally said, "Me, a minor, me, a minor." What is ambiguous about that? Oh wait, no, English isn't her first language, bro. I forgot.
That's such cope. That would be cope, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Whatever.
But then she's face doxing too. She's face doxing the guy who was like calling her out for this fucking shit.
Well, that's totally fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
She said, literally the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got shown a screenshot, by the way, that, yeah, I'm not going to show it on stream just in case that those faces are not, public, but yeah, that was All Might. So, yep, Giga owned, as usual. So, mogged. Yeah. Gay space? Don't call me gay space. She thought they were
Call him
talking about
gay
music.
space.
True! Okay. Screenshots also being taken out of context. At the time of this conversation, I did not understand Person A to be referring to themselves as a minor. Really?
What?
I believe the conversation was still about Aiden, who I thought was exaggerating, trolling, and generally bullshitting, which is my tone. Why my tone reads the way it does. That misunderstanding matters. I was responding from.
But you acknowledge that the Aiden guy was 19 in the other screenshot.
Dude.
Like what?
The belief that Aiden was the person being discussed. This is why my response sounds the way it does. I was reacting to what I believed was more exaggeration of chaos involving Aiden, not knowingly responding to someone clearly identifying themselves as a minor, so no, the screenshot is not proof that I knowingly understood Person A's age. It shows that I misunderstood the context of the conversation in real time. So we got All Might saying I made the CCA.
I made this. Okay, that would have confirmed that. That would have confirmed that.
That's cooked.
That was All Might. Yeah.
Yep, and then Sileskios saying, that's what I'm saying. And then All Might says, that's why I can't even comprehend this shit. Imagine thinking a minor couldn't create a pedo hunting company any better than an adult can.
How was that? Dude, like, oh my god, it gets worse. Dude, she's like incriminating herself so hard. She's incriminating herself so hard, bro.
Oh, hey, All Might, welcome to the chat. Dude. Dude,
why? Why? Dude, you might as well have not even included this. Oh my god, you might just lie. Just lie.
No,
bro.
don't lie. Take accountability. No, but Jesus.
It's like I made the CCA. That's why I can't even comprehend this shit. Imagine thinking a minor couldn't. Like, how is that not obvious, bro?
He doesn't know
Jesus
shit. So funny to
Christ.
watch him embarrass himself. Okay, bro. If he ever found out
Dude.
he shit himself, $50. I've consented to entirely to everything from the CCA to the cases. Nothing to worry about at this point. They're even specifying them consenting. Just Aiden stating he doesn't know stuff and then proceeding to make tomfoolery look like Tom learned. Okay. Bro.
Jesus Christ, man.
She's just
Oh my
lying here.
God.
Like, she's just... I don't know what to say. Like, it's
the next screenshot is gonna be like, "Oh, this was also still ambiguous," and like it's gonna be like All Might saying like, "You know, I'm a minor, right?" She's gonna be saying yes, like or some shit, dude. Oh my god,
dude.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Holy fuck. Brother. Dude. I'm just taken aback. This is just so blatantly obvious, and I just feel like she's not even telling the truth here. I would just...
She's really like, she's desperately... It's the ACC thing. It's like, it literally... It's... Say what the screenshot is about, lie about what's in the screenshot, show the screenshot that actually just proves you wrong. Like,
yeah, like
include incriminating evidence that you're lying.
Yeah, this would be 2 cases. Bro.
Three. There's that first screenshot, there's this screenshot, and the one in the fucking side chat.
Yeah, to be fair.
3 different instances.
Yeah, fuck. Then this third screenshot shows something else important. Alright, let me just look at this real quick. So this is Sileskios in what looks like to be All Might's DMs. This is what I plan to attach now. It's blank, buddy. I have a lot of respect for everything you've done and do and will continue to do, but I'm thinking we have to cut your perms to see stuff until you're 18. As it could...
Wait, 2020... Oh my god. So did...
Oh, dude. Hold on, you're... Dude, you're so cooked. You're so cooked. Wait, hold on. So, bro, it gets worse, though. As it could get me into a ton of trouble, and almost has, even though I had no clue who was and wasn't a minor in the CCA. I hope you can understand. Please don't hate me. I'm just trying to do right, and everyone else. I'll remain in the adult-only CCA, and leave the other one, and leave it at that.
Well, that's the second one. That's the second CCA. So they had one for minors and one for adults. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this going on?
Yeah, I mean, like,
what?
Sileskios,
what?
You're not really free either. They do what they do.
God, wait. So he knew one of them was for minors and one of them was for adults, and he still went to the one for minors and was picking out like predator cases, knowing that these were minors throwing themselves at predators. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Dude.
So fucked. So fucked.
Just mind blown here.
Dude, oh my god.
Like, brother, Dude. So, again, this would have been a day before he went to All Might's DMs, by the way, just to be very clear. But they do want...
oh my god, wait, this was a day before.
Yeah, look, see, this is 9/2/2024.
9/2?
Yeah, they
Okay,
do what they
September
do upon their free accord. What I was saying, it's not really anything to do with consent. And that was a day before this message, 9/3/2024. So, after this conversation, the guy had a fucking bonk to the head.
Sudden realization. Wait, I might be chopped as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, this was completely... This is clear damage control. I was just trying to do right by you and everyone else. I'll remain in the adult only. Yep. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me as I still wish to help you out so much as possible in the future, but I know it's okay for me too. I got this and I won't let you down. You'll still have your role, and all the perms I'll give back when I can. But yeah, then Stronzina's defense for this. Sileskios himself says he will remain in the adult-only CCA and leave the other one. This is him speaking about his own access and his own involvement in his own plan. There's no mention of me being in the other CCA. If people are trying to use that to say I was knowingly in both spaces, okay, I get what she's going for.
This doesn't.
I
get what she's going for. This doesn't disprove the accusation, though, like at all. I mean, we know for a fact she was involved, but even in isolation, this doesn't disprove it. Just because you're not mentioned, that doesn't disprove anything.
Oh, that's so cooked. I have been looking at the screen, not the house PFP. Mog? So, timeline index. 7/7/27/24. Sileskios' first video was uploaded to YouTube, titled VR Chat's Biggest Predator Ever.
I'll use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I'll just keep going. Shomuro's Sanctuary Discord server was open to Sileskios viewers. The server already existed prior to this for Shomuro's Twitch community, but on this date, it was posted in the description of his first video. This matters because my main involvement was in the Sanctuary as a moderator support figure, not as deeply embedded caseworker. I met Person A in VR chat while casually spending time with my partner. So this would be around start of August. At this time, I met Person A simply as Elijah's partner. Fuck. I really tried to do that. Sorry. Well, I was still, I really tried not to do that, but, whatever. It slipped. It was written right here. I'll remain the adult-only CCA. There never was one. I wonder if that was another way to try to cover him. Yeah. Simply as Sileskios' partner, while I was still new and learning VR chat, Sileskios was an avid player of VR chat, and I had previously never got into it myself. I remember discussion of the Coivier case happening in passing, but I was not there in the core casework role. This matters because it reflects the level of involvement at the time. I was present just a partner, not as someone deeply embedded in any other operations or case handling. 8/2/2024. Sileskios invited me to the CCA, him previously being in there for days. He was the one who brought me into that space. This matters because I was not independently seeking out deeper casework or CCA involvement on my own. My access came through him. 8/5/2024. My first Discord interaction involving All Might occurred. This was my first direct Discord side interaction in the broader context, with them messaging first. 8/25/2024. Concerns and realizations about the minors in the CCA came to light, and those concerns by me and others were immediately raised. I and others pressed into the issue as soon as it became known to us. This matters because it directly contradicts the idea that I was knowingly supported minors being involved. But you did. You did. That's not his name anyways, just an old name he went by online. Oh, really? Oh. Fair enough. Still, try not to. I mean, let's just skip to the evidence index.
Well.
Yeah. Evidence showing my role was partner, supporter, and moderator within the Sanctuary, not a primary case worker or decoy. I think you're getting an invite to the CCA. XD, yeah. Babe is now part of the gang. Gang, bro. I'm just a supporter / viewer. Do I join? Yeah. Evidence supported.
Wait, so did you acknowledge All Might? He says, I'll remain in the adult CCA. There
Yeah, I did.
One?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Why are you so buggy? Are you like having like a tornado crash you?
No.
You're so cooked, bro. But yeah. Evidence supporting that the Sanctuary and CCA were not operating as one merged entity in the way people are now implying. Okay. The OG CCA, before the ones we knew, was made up and compromised of 11 to 15-year-olds.
God!
You good?
Okay. No, yeah, just Jesus fucking Christ, that information.
The Sanctuary never interacted with them, which is why these people need to ask more questions instead of being misinforming. Some of the old server, it actually wasn't even called CCA prior, is actually a part of one of the new ones. There were no adults, which was a little screwed. Dude. Evidence showing that when issues involving minors came up, I and others raised concerns immediately. So, hold up.
8? Okay, this was before.
Yes, this would have been before 25. The group chat. I think what we were trying to say is we operate a little differently within the Shimmer Sanctuary, though we appreciate the CCA and the contribution you guys made. We operate it a tad differently. We prefer adults on our team for the protection of us and those involved. With all due respect, look at their profile and tell me if you think Shomuro would want somebody as his team who has the word come representing him. Does this sound disrespectful to send in the CCA law? So, dude, she's she's like she's getting notes. Like,
That's
this is a response she's trying to post in the CCA.
no. That's just. Isn't this literally her acknowledging? Like, we prefer adults on our team. That's her acknowledging that.
Yes.
This is,
yeah. So she would have known since 2024.
like you just confirmed it. You just confirmed it because everything. Well, I mean. Everything else said that you knew that All Might was at least a minor, but now this straight up confirms like you knew everyone in this. You know, the CCA was like by and for minors, essentially.
Bro. Yeah, accurate.
Oh my lord. Okay, and this is Dream. Okay.
Psych, they listen pretty well, to you, so I didn't have to say anything. Now let's see if they get rid of the minors. Seriously glad we are all on the same page. Mm-hmm.
Dude, come on. Dude, come on. What are you doing?
Brother.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Evidence of me pushing back against minors being involved. 8/17/2024. I'm actually kind of upset about it because it's just gross, dude. Downright gross law. Bro, pull blank out. If they are genuinely a minor, no! Do not let them decoy for you. I'm not saying I'm going to let them decoy for me. I told them to put their safety above all else. Okay. Okay.
Who is that? Is that person A?
No, because that would be too short. For the name.
What was All Might always identifying as All Might?
Good question. Don't know. Evidence showing Sileskios impersonate control the sanctuary narrative around CCA, including restricting how it was discussed. I did the same with CCA. I'm running a ban filter on the sanctuary. Staff wanted me to let you know. We ran into a sitch that could compromise cases. I don't fuck with the weird shit going on right now. We told Dream to shut up about the company. What? Because it doesn't matter what Nifo said. The director, wild on keeping it all wrapped. He fucking yelled at me earlier and after we reported what happened, so a ban filter's gonna have to do. Lol? Babes, may I ask a question? Yes, sweetie. If somebody asks what the CCA is retaining to your announcement, do we just ignore? Are we hiding it, pretending we don't know? That it doesn't exist? What, would you have been fine with just hiding it if he said yes? The fuck? What kind of question is that?
Message sent by Maggie. Okay, deleted. Okay. What is this? They're literally just asking what the CCA is.
Yeah, just say it's a group that keeps people safe from predators. Okay, Sileskios.
Oh my god. Wait, this is so everything surrounding. What is this? 9/2, dude. Like everything surrounding this, within these months, it's just like you were like so giga chop, man. Like, no, don't let minors decoy for you. But should we ban people if they're like concerned? You know?
Yeah. Okay. We're not hiding anymore, but we're not telling them what it is or what they do.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude.
Shit, holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, this looks just bleak. Not close at all. I figured I would ask, basically. Okay, actually, I did. We read that this is the decoy thing. Evidence showing that I could not see what was happening inside CCA. They open a case for VMon on the CCA. Lol. Okay, well, is he a... Can't see anything in the CCA, so... Okay.
At 8/26.
Yeah, 8/26.
Nothing about you in 2025.
Yep. Evidence showing that I was not being allowed into undercover or decoy work. Yep, we saw that too. Minors.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, this was, I think, in the original video. Yeah.
You're my partner? Okay, I see.
Yeah. Minors. I spoke up. I don't even know who Blank is other than they had a smaller video on Drift Row Wolf. So he just added them to my team without asking me again. Did he even ask you before assigning literal minors? I think you should back up Dream in the channel. I wanted to, but didn't want to overstep about how we don't feel comfortable having people we don't know on that. Especially minors representing you. They literally have the word "cum" in their profile, like who's going to take that seriously? So yeah. Hey Ace.
I mean, to be fair to her, Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hey Ace, check this doc when you're done for better coverage regarding size. I have big nuggets in your document to look at next, just for full transparency. But yeah, okay.
To be fair to her, it does look like she initially did have a problem with it, but I guess like after she was just like, okay, yeah, I guess we're trying it today. For the fuck, like factory name.
Dude, you were like, dude, your internet.
Roboting?
Yeah, you're roboting. Your internet hates you today.
Shit.
Today we're gonna just look at Vic's announcements. Yep, there we go. We just doxed Vic's server. No, but
why is there a bunch of people playing Master Chief Collection? The fuck?
Get fucked. Evidence showing evidence showing that I did not message person A first or share case information via DMs. I mean, what? Thank you, lol. Okay. Okay. I'm not upset with person A. I understand that they were hurt by Sileskios, and I have nothing but respect for them. The statement is not meant to speak over them or invalidate their experience, just to speak my own truth. I also want to acknowledge that, while I was never malicious, there were moments where I misunderstood things or did not ask enough questions where I should have. For that, I am sorry. We were both hurt in different ways. I'm glad we are both safe and healing now. And I think this is the part. This is the part where they made a modern stance. Where I stand now. Okay. I think this will show. When's can we see a last edited?
April 20th.
Yeah, that's when it was created. Can we see a last edited? No. Whatever. But where I stand now, since all this came out, I have watched people twist my silence into guilt, twist my emotional reactions into suspicion, and twist ambiguous evidence into certainty. I have been accused of knowing things I did not know. I have been spoken about as though I am responsible for the private actions of another person simply because I was close to him. This is unfair, and it is victim blaming.
No, shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, I am literally holding you accountable for your own words here. Whatever, dude.
Your involvement, like nobody is saying that you need to be held accountable for what Sileskios did. You need to be held accountable for what you did, motherfucker.
Yeah. Dude. I also want to speak on something else. Since this started, there have been people discussing me behind the scenes, approaching my friends, creators, and trying to build a narrative about me that does not line up with the actual facts. I hope you are not talking about me, because that is not what I did. There have been people acting like I must have known everything simply because I was his partner. And to those people, I need to say this clearly. Proximity is not proof. Being close to someone is not proof that you knew every hidden thing they were doing. Trusting someone is not proof you were helping them. Being abused, manipulated, and isolated by someone does not make you responsible for their secret behavior. I also think it is... I also think it is important for people examining the situation to do so with consistency and perspective. Negligence, misjudgment, or failure to ask the right questions are not issues unique to said group of individuals pointing fingers at me now, and no one benefits from pretending otherwise. Like, if you're going to be smug about this, I've offered to, talk to you, and you've denied it. But, sure.
I'll be nice. I'll mute. I'll be quiet.
Yeah. If people want to criticize me for staying too long in an abusive relationship or missing red flags, or being slower than they think I should have been to understand certain things, that is their choice. But those are not the same as knowingly supporting wrongdoing, and they are not the same as having malicious intent. As for casework, I'm not stepping away from protecting people, or from the work itself. I am deeply passionate about keeping communities safe. What I will be doing is narrowing my role. I will not take on operations management or leadership responsibility without proper structure and formal training. This is for growth and responsibility reasons.
Didn't she deny doing that? Didn't she say that she wasn't doing that?
Well, I guess this has changed.
It's changed since then, yeah, I guess.
At the end of the day, I know who I am. The people closest to me, the people who know my heart, and have actually taken the time to look at the facts. No, I would never knowingly support harm. I can live with people disliking me. I can live with people disagreeing with me. What I cannot stay silent about is people knowingly spreading falsehoods about what I knew, what I intended, and who I am. So this is my statement.
I mean,
sorry, you
yeah.
go. You go.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, initially I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, I mean, this is the most good faith read. Initially, what I was thinking was like, she just didn't care. It's not necessarily like malicious or like, you know, like she just didn't care. She didn't care to think about what was going on. But like her literally telling Siliskio, no, do not have minors decoy for you, and then later on being okay with it. It's like, okay, what am I supposed to think about that? You're acknowledging that it's wrong, but you're like permitting it.
Yeah.
Like, you're just allowing it to happen. Like, what the fuck?
I was misled. I was isolated. I was financially stuck. I was lied to. I was abused. I did not knowingly know what I am being accused of knowing, and I will not accept responsibility for hidden behavior that was kept from me. Thank you to the people who gave me the time, who checked in on me, who looked at the facts, and who chose clarity over speculation. Stronzina. Again, offer to call. Offer to call.
You're welcome, Stronzina.
Updated conclusion.
We did that, by the way.
Wait, so was this what they... Okay. Updated conclusion. Okay, sorry. So I guess this might be the update.
Fuck?
Okay.
Addendum. I changed my mind on everything.
At this point, I feel I have said what I need to say. I both accept and have been transparent about where I was negligent, where I misunderstood things, and where I should have asked more questions sooner. I have taken accountability for that. I have apologized where it was due. What I will not accept is people taking negligence, trauma, emotional dysregulation, and proximity and false treating them as proof of knowing or malicious participation. I also want to clear that I was not some mastermind behind everything, nor did I have the deep case inclusion people are still trying to paint me with. My role at the time was primarily as Sileskios' partner and as a support/moderation figure, helping where I could best. If people are going to judge my involvement, I hope they do so using the full context, timeline, and actual evidence. Since all of this happened, I have been in consistent therapy and have put in real work towards healing over everything I've been through. I'm in a much better place now, mentally, emotionally, and personally, than I was during that call and the period right after everything at that time. I was deeply traumatized, unregulated, and nowhere near as stable as I am now. I'm not proud of how emotional I got in the call between those included, so I think they're talking about the call with All Might. But that moment does not define my character, and is not proof of anything other than me being unstable and unregulated at the time. I also want to say clearly that victim blaming is not okay. Name me one person who did. Using someone's trauma, I definitely didn't do that.
Me.
Okay, bro.
I blame victims. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, Gilla, we found them. Using someone's trauma response, mental issues, or emotional dysregulation as evidence against them is not accountability. That's cruelty. I know my intent was yeah, sorry.
I mean, I've reiterated this. Like, absolutely. Like, Siliskio was like being deceptive. He was being manipulative. He was like an abusive boyfriend, right? Like, I'm not gonna downplay that. He was like a disgusting little freak in those fucking DMs that I saw. But it's like, you cannot take that abuse that you faced and discount your actions and your contributions to the CCA bullshit. Like, you were a cog in the machine. Okay.
It's over. I know my intent was never malicious, and I've already said everything I need to say. After this update to my statement, I will not be speaking on this matter any further. I'm choosing to move forward, continue healing, and protect my peace. And others who were affected by all this, I genuinely hope you continue protecting your peace too. Stronzina. Dude.
Stronzina 07.
Yeah, I will not be speaking on this matter any further. So here's a voice note speaking on this matter any further to clarify some context. So let's play it, okay?
Genuinely speaking, I think the only thing that maybe Nugget and Person A are misconstruing and the general public aren't seeing properly is the misconception that Sileskios was some big mastermind behind some kind of minor decoy setup schemes. That's not the case, actually. What had occurred was Sileskios met Person A minor at the time, who was one of the founders of the CCA, right? And when invited, Sileskios did use the information that was collected by that organization, by that specific individual. That is true. However, the thing that people are misunderstanding and assuming is that Sileskios willingly sent in minors to do his decoy work or to do his dirty work. That did not happen. Of course.
Are you trying to say he was just completely unaware about the people who did decoy work? Because that's going to get into some gray territory quick.
Sure.
Yeah, that will get into some really insane gray area if we're going to do that. But sure, keep going.
It's all bad. That's disgusting. Yes, but once we learn the truth about there being minors within the CCA, Dream and I, we pushed back on it immediately, raised our concern, and then left as soon as possible. Sileskios followed. Anything that happened after that point happened within person A's DMs with Sileskios. And that's where that person was exposed to NSF material within DMs, more than likely. But those are Sileskios DMs, and I'm not entirely sure.
Sure. That doesn't really answer. See, this is why I just wanted you to call in. Doesn't really answer everything I was like wanting answered, but but we already know she's not going to. Yeah, she's not going to clarify anymore, I guess, is her position. She's not going to talk about this completely old situation that no one should give a fuck about, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, come on, dude. Come on. But
like,
sure.
You look guilty as shit. Like, just like obfuscating. So, like honestly, if she just owned her shit and she was like, yeah, I was involved. Yeah, I knew. I didn't care at the time. You know, I wasn't thinking about what was going on. You know, I was just going with the flow with everything, and you know, now I realize it was like a really stupid thing, and you know, I'm sorry for contributing to that. If she was just transparent and honest with it, you're still gonna get burned for your participation. But it's like, okay,
okay, Gilla,
like,
what are you doing, bro? Yeah. I heard most of that, but like, you get really robot-y.
Oh my god, fuck me.
Yeah, dude, Robo Gilla trying to break out of containment.
I'm gonna try and switch my Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Gilla fell apart. Yeah, this situation broke Gilla.
Is that better?
Yeah. So
like if she, I was just saying, like, if she just owned her shit, like I don't think we would be as harsh, honestly, or at least me. I wouldn't be as harsh if she just like, yeah, I was a fucking idiot. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. I was just going with the flow with everything.
Yeah, no, because if there's something just objectively false, obviously that's going to be like, well, hold on. Like, could be some of that.
Yeah, like don't lie, don't obfuscate. Yeah.
Okay, so also I got sent something. More kids work with this. They just tuned 18. VR chat Predator planned meetup gets caught in 4K. Okay? So this is a Predator case. Apparently this video is not even up anymore. Had 143,000 views. Supposedly, I think minors were used as decoys for this, but let's just read this real quick. I didn't want to disturb you. I could tell it's rather know what I'm getting in for. Sorry, not you as a suspect, don't worry, and that's not what you meant. The only question I have is it. Okay, I figured, what about this? When the thing drops and I show you it, will you confirm then? It's really bad and I promise not to say anything. I turned 17 in June in last year. Okay, that works. Thank you. Again, I'll send you what happened explained. It's soon. That's what I could say. 2008 correct, then they need a year. So supposedly, this person, hold on, was it said here?
Was a decoy for this video.
Look at this.
Okay.
Kai Mortis, interrogation assistant. Dude.
Wait, interrogation assistant? I mean, why would you even be having like a fucking minor interrogating? But interrogating assistant? Was this the decoy?
At least definitely someone who's a minor involved, but like let me look at this real quick. So actually, by this video, they would have definitely been 17, but still. The predator had plans to meet up with several children. They had met up. Yeah, that's the person I want to put a minor in front of. Dude. So yeah, interrogation assistants. I mean, like, why would you think it would be a good idea to like put a kid in front of a predator?
For YouTube money?
Money. Dude. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm getting sent more stuff.
Well,
dude. This group was cooked. Yeah. This is pretty chopped. I can't even lie.
I mean, I will say, like, to be a little critical of like All Might. It's like, okay, you were 17, like in like 2024 and shit. It's like CCA was like having 11 to 15-year-olds. I mean, like, I understand that you were technically a minor at the time, but like, I don't know. It feels like I almost want to say you also should have known better to some extent, at least.
Depends.
Well, 17. I mean, if you ask me, if you traveled back in time and asked me at 17, should you use like 15 and 11-year-olds as decoys to catch child predators? I think I would say no.
Yeah, but this just goes down to everyone being built different. Sure, I don't like. Yeah, I mean,
built
obviously
different.
I mean, if I was 17, I would probably be like, yeah, this is not okay. But like, if I'm, obviously a fan of like some big creator, I would be like, oh yeah, the adults
Or like the greater
guy.
good or some shit. Like,
yeah,
you could get wrapped up in that shit. Sure.
Yeah. Also, apparently, some more stuff has hit the towers. One of his staff was underage.
Fucking god.
Yeah, one of his staff was underage as well. Then had a user sending the kid case stuff in DMs from his server. So, dude. I rather if you open a mod ticket / case ticket since I do not know how to handle these. So this would have been... Okay, 1 sec, let me read. This is everything.
Who's Dakio and Jackie? What the fuck?
I guess some people in the server.
Okay.
By the way, a few of my other mod friends find the I charge for ERP in your bio a bit concerning. Can you change it? I do fansily, but yes, I did.
Is this a minor?
Hopefully that's not the minor.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I was not 17 when that original video was made, nor was it called the CCA. Hope that makes sense. Alright. I'll explain the OG CCA thing. I was 15 when that one was made. Oh. That's cooked.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No Shadowfang is his Discord name. Alrighty, managed to found Outlaw. Thank you, Jackie. No problem, but I'm gonna be a watcher. I'm gonna be recording with Driftlet. Well, Shadow as I know him, but yes. Wow, there's nothing on him. Nothing. Huh, that's a bit weird. Yeah, like if you look up the original name on YouTube, pulls up. Like, okay, so didn't find it on YouTube. Don't let them DM you case stuff moving forward. I told them not to DM me and instead open a ticket. They ignored my message and continue to send screenshots. Then they get kicked for not complying to your wishes. Even if they have something going on, they're still sending predator-related topics to a child. So Dakio?
He's acknowledging Dakio is the mod. Okay.
So yeah, Dakio... Yeah, so this is Sileskios saying to Dakio to not let stuff be sent to them. Dude.
This guy just did not give a fuck. He just did not care.
Brother. How?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy sucks. Okay. Let's move on to more riveting stuff.
Dude, it would be actually, Sileskios should call in because I wouldn't hear the justification as like, why are you sitting there and be like, oh no, they can't send you predator stuff, but like if it's in relation to like me making a YouTube video, then it's perfectly fine. Like, how do you justify that in your head?
Yeah. Okay, so we got Stronzina dossier. This 3-hour plus call has been timestamped and accompanied by its own guide for anyone who wants to watch it. The video is uncut, and only some parts of it are screened or blurred at times to cover sensitive information. The recording ends when Stronzina leaves the call. Discord call summary. Okay, so let's, Oh, I know. Wait, I don't need the, Dude, fuck. It's over. Why is there gotta be a storm now? I swear to God, if that cuts my internet, I'm gonna crash out. Figs will reference to the screenshot mentioned above, 1 to 23, in the timeline. I didn't know you were a minor until many months after the CCA. Okay. Actually, let's just get to the call, and let's just let's play when Stronzina joins. Okay.
No, it doesn't mean
Okay.
6. But
Yeah.
there's
We're just being associated. I get what you're saying. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. What's second part then with Strons when 6? What's the situation?
so the Sileskios and Strons had made a long time ago. They're no longer members.
Wait,
of
hold
it.
on.
Find
Which? Yeah, I need like hella context for this.
Okay, so they were showing this to Bossman UK.
Yeah, I was grabbing it.
When does Stronzina call
So-
in?
How old is Bossman? I don't
Just
feel like I ever
average.
got that.
I think he's in his 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
in the group chat and ask.
I did.
Because how come? So who shut down? Do you know who shut down CTA? No,
From what I found out, after after Stronzina and this person named
Oh yeah,
Dream,
Clatrin's in this call too.
you know, brought up
Lol.
the fact that they were minors.
Yeah.
Fucking retard.
Dude, when does Stronzina call in? Okay.
Stuff way how we were just acting then. Like some questions, you just need a straight up answer. Oh, right, yeah. I talked to shit out. So
OPC group, which is proven by Sileskios.
Dude, I'm gonna crash it. Okay, hold on. So there's still 3 people here. I'm just gonna scroll over till I find it. I know W streamer. I was kind of hoping that they just had a timestamp of when she called in. To be honest with you,
just skim the timeline. It should show the thumbnail.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing
Okay.
something even better.
He's confusing himself, and that's confusing others.
Okay. So we have one big nugget, Clatrin, and Bossman UK. Okay? The people that are about to join is going to be All Might and Stronzina. As you can see, they're
Okay, let's
prepping.
go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Nah, I'm
people.
good.
Oh, what?
What?
Hi.
Yo.
Hi.
How you guys?
My phone is garbage. Gold on.
She's giggling
Gold
like it's
on.
about to be good, bro. Shit.
So what we're trying to figure out now, what I'm gonna just ask all Matt is literally
She's got BPD. Maybe
the
she's
law
in happy
of all
mode.
these cases, whether or not it had you guys involved or not, because
Yeah.
I think he's confusing it with himself at the moment, and he's confusing everybody else because it don't make sense. It's goofy as well
Right.
right now.
I want to see like, it's just he said, she said. I want to see evidence that I was.
Yo. Oh Matt, how are we doing?
I'm doing decent. Just trying to make it back to where I need to be. It's taking a minute.
No, if their voice
No
is going to be
worries.
that
Alright,
muffled,
so I just need to clarify before we
I'm gonna
get
do
on to everything
this.
else and go through other shit. Just need to clarify that.
Captions,
So,
yeah.
number one,
Yeah.
the first one you ever made, the investigative team, yeah?
Yeah, so that existed, as I was saying, back in like 2023. I want to say 2022, but I don't know. It was me and like 4 to 6 of my friends. We were all hanging out in the My Hero community. We were like, cool, you know what? We're going to
Cool.
make this team because
God, they don't
It's
even
literally
sound 18, bro.
And
Like,
then
I don't know.
I
Why
started
would you
another
work with this
one
person?
that's
Dude.
like in 2024
No
called the
offense.
CCA. And then I started another CCA, as in I made 2 new servers. And there was the original, and then there was a split off server. I remember the split off server had like a lavender theme or something to give it more of a, I don't know, it was more of a gentler color scheme or something on the eyes.
Okay.
But the whole premise of splitting the CCA was because I was trying to prevent people from working with kids. The problem
Yep.
was I was a kid.
Right. Let me just
Okay.
go back to this because going back on the messages, this is what confused me. So I was asking, will we put down that before we knew about this OG one that you've just told us about now? We had that
Now, 50 of you here and only 23 likes. Let's get to 50 likes, guys. I believe in you. And subscribe if new. But yeah, so far, just as a little mini catch-up just for you guys, we're getting into a call where Bossman, who also regularly does predator hunting stuff, Clatrin, who is a decoy, and Big Nugget, who has like written this document, are all in a call with Stronzina and All Might, who had some connections and ties to Sileskios and the sinister stuff going on behind the scenes, where miners were involved in decoy work, research team for predator hunting cases, and yeah, it was bleak. So the point of contention is whether or not Stronzina knew or not. Now, granted, I feel like there's enough evidence to make the case that she was aware and did nothing about it for a year. But in this call, we're going to get into that and see how that gets ironed out. Okay? All on the same page? Let's go.
The relaunch was in 2024 April. That's what you said to us, yeah? And then I asked you just now, when was you mentioned about this OG CCA, and now you said that was made in April 2023. So, and now...
That's not quite exactly what I said. I would like to clarify if that helps.
The OG was in 2023, so I just presumed. I asked you the OG CCA was created when, and you said the OG was in 2023. So I just presumed you meant the OG CCA, which confused me even more.
Yeah, no, I was trying to explain that there was 4 groups, and it was not really coming out very well.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, there was the original team that I had ever founded was in 2023.
2023, cool.
The CCA was opened.
What's up? Show me $10.
2024. Then closed.
My God, I keep thinking that's my fucking Discord, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And then another one was reopened, and then she was invited to it. And then, if you look in the screenshots of Shimoru saying something about how, I guess you're joining the team.
Yeah.
The thing about that is I made sure everyone had perms and access to cases. The problem with all of this is I had a case on the CCEA itself, or like a file, a folder, that was supposed to collect everything. I can screen share this if you would like. But when trying to transfer the information, the bot cached out all the images and basically just canceled the entire file. It like messed it up.
So just to clarify, so the first CCA, not the investigative team, the first CCA was made in April 2024 and then shut down in September, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was shut
and
down
then
in September. And then another one was opened.
The first one was made in April?
Yeah.
Oh my God, just only like a couple months in, bro. Jesus Christ. Like right before Sileskios started getting involved and started dipping his toes in this shit.
Right. Dude. Yeah, this is just it's hard to give a specific wording for it. It's just insane. Nothing short of insane. Nothing short of horrendous. Nothing short of morally egregious. Nothing short of dangerous. And they've been operating like this for years. That's I don't know, like that's insane to me that a predator hunter would have these type of skeletons in their closet. Like dude, fuck me.
They get so it's like so cartoonish. Like they think like I honestly think they probably like Sileskio. It sounded like for a minute he was kind of arguing this. Like he thinks minors could consent to that kind of shit. It's like no, they can't. They can't. Minors can't consent to throwing themselves at child predators and using themselves as decoys. No, they can't consent to that.
Right. Dude.
They can consent to taking a juice box out of the fucking fridge, bro. They can't consent to putting themselves in danger. Okay.
I'm in danger. Dude. Dude. Where does Clatras fit into all this? Pretty sure that is them with the orange pair PFP. That is Clatrin. Where they fit into it, I just think that they were associated with some of the work. I don't know if it's I don't know how deep it goes with them. But yeah. Well, they were in the call with 6 as well against Sileskios. That's as much as I really know about them, other than them doing decoy work for other people. But yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge of them. But yeah, we continue.
She was Strong's. If let's just clarify.
Good point. Why call it a decoy at that point? They're still minors. Well, that's kind of just a little deceptive, right? Like they're literally just using real minors to honeypot pedophiles. Like, dude. Yeah, they used real bait, dude. Not even like fake bait. Dude, they didn't use they wanted their bait authentic. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, crazy stuff.
Bronze was in the first CCA, correct?
Yeah, she was also
That's
invited
definite.
to the second one.
Right, she was invited to the second one, which was made on September the 3rd, was it? Or 2nd? Straight after the CCA was deleted.
September the 1st or the 2nd, yeah.
Yeah, around then. But she was invited to it, but do you know if she joined it? Because you put in that picture, this is what confused me, you put in that picture of you inviting to her or whatever, and then I don't know why you put, this is satire more or less. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I said this was satire more or less because I sent her an invite and I was pretty sure she joined. And then she said she didn't join anything after the first CCA, and I was like, pretty sure you did, but I can't really go against you because I don't have anything to back you up, so.
But why would she lie about, I mean, I'm not here to take sides, but genuine question. Why would she lie about, why do you think she'd lie about not joining? Like, what do you think?
I'm not quite sure. That's the thing. Because she had me friended the entire time, and if she didn't join, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna like,
Yeah, that's cool.
really, but
do you think there's like that's what I'm asking you, like, do you think there's like a reason why she wouldn't join?
I'm pretty sure she joined is the thing. The only problem here is I have no screenshots from that server.
What makes you think you were pretty sure though? Was she in cases or active in
No,
it?
she was in cases both times. She was in cases both times. The reason I know that is because I assigned everybody personally roles to access the case files.
So you're like definite. So you're saying definitely she's in, yeah?
No, I'm saying she was in there, yes.
Yeah, so you're saying she definitely was in there.
She was in there, yeah.
Definite.
Dude.
That's the problem.
Well, I don't know if you were
Stronzina,
you should be pretty like.
Yeah, no, Stronzina didn't say anything else yet. They're just asking All Might questions for context so far, but dude, I kind of wish, man, that I could have Sileskios' thoughts on this, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'm gonna get that. Dude.
He's like, I'm a pedophile. Why would you want to talk to me?
Well, as you can see, there's more context. No. When I did it, it was for saving them. When these disgusting, filthy degenerates do it, it was for evil reasons. Dude, fucking hell.
You know, if I like my moderators, I give them roles. I'd be like, yeah, he was in my server. She was my moderator. Like, I've had ex-moderators, and just because I got proof of it, I still be like, yeah, she was a mod. Huh?
I can say 100% she was in the server with all the miners with access to the cases.
On that second one, yeah? That what we're talking about, the relaunch on September the 1st or whatever it were.
That wasn't the relaunch. The original she joined was the one with the kids in it.
Yeah. We already know that. We clarified that. That's cool. But I'm saying, are you sure? 100% definite she was in that relaunch.
I sent her an invite, so I assume so. That's the problem. Is what I'm trying to tell you is I cannot prove to you that she was in there.
No.
I'll be honest, I was just being nice to you and responding because you were my partner's friend.
Okay.
What?
I was just being nice to you and responding because you're my partner's friend. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's cool. But you said, so in this relaunch that you invited to and you assumed she joined, did you assign her to cases in that or no?
If she was in there, she would have had access to all cases.
No, but I get that. But you were just saying that you assigned people to the cases and stuff. So I'm just asking you, are you like, can you be like, I 100% on that relaunch, I remember assigning her to cases and her being active on the cases on that relaunch on the September the 1st.
I'm trying to tell you, I don't remember. I know that's going to sound unbelievable right now, but I don't. And I've been trying to recall. The most I recall is assigning her and Sileskios roles, at least.
Right. This is genuine question, no bullshit. You got any memory issues or anything like that? Like hospital, like diagnosis, genuine question.
I don't think it's a good idea to talk about it here, nor mention and bring it up to any of you.
I mean, you don't have to tell me the specific diagnosis. I just need to know, just because, you know, if we're going to go about these things, you know, I need to be like, kind of take it into account if you have a diagnosis of memory loss and stuff, you know. I think that's pretty fair. I think that stands for everyone. I'm pretty sure Big Nug would agree and Clat would agree. Because we're here as open ears and to listen and to figure it out. But, like, if you've got a diagnosis of memory loss, it's not to, like, judge you or anything. We just need to know because we need to take that into account.
I can't give you a straight answer regarding the second CCA, but the first one I can affirmatively say she was there and had access to cases.
The first one, when it was made in April.
They're talking about
2025,
Stronzina, right?
Cool. So the second one, we're not too sure.
I
She was there and she had
can't
access
give
to
you the right
cases.
answer, and I'm gonna
Okay.
be very blunt.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, I think the question is because, like, yeah, All Might's like specified they had access to cases. Boss Man's asking, did you ever specifically assign a case though? But yeah.
We're saying memory issues. What we're saying? Maybe, maybe not. Just so we can take it into account. That we're trying to be as fair as possible, you know.
I know you're trying to be fair, which is why I'm saying at this point in time, it may be worth it to disregard the second one. If she wasn't in there,
Alright.
if she says she wasn't in there, then she wasn't in there. There's nothing we can do to prove that she was.
Right. So we want to disregard. That's what you're saying, yeah? We want to disregard that. We can just disregard that if that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, we can leave that then. There's no point even talking about that ever again. Because if that's the case, that's the case. You know, we can't really argue against it. I mean, you're saying can't remember and stuff. If you had memory issues, we could potentially discuss it more. But if you're 100% okay, we're not discussing it, then we won't discuss it. Right. So then what's the whole point of this then? Because everyone already knew she was a part of that first CCA. So your point is kind of like, you're saying, I think if I'm coming across it blunt, you say that she knew that Miners was involved in this first CCA, correct?
I'm saying she had the knowledge and access to information proving there were minors the entire time. I'm saying she at least once had to have seen the H in my bio when we talked on the Archer.
Right. Oh, when you talked on the Archer.
And
right, so
that's
your
my
age wasn't fluid.
I don't remove my age. I
Yeah.
never
So
have.
you're saying, because we got told that your age was in your Discord bio. That's what we thought, but is that not
My
the case?
age is in both. It never gets removed.
Well, if it never gets removed, is it in now?
Well,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Hold on. I do
If
have to
you
bring
put-
this up. Can I
if
say
you put-
this real quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how you kind of were talking to us about how you were accused of being a predator?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody like look at your bio then? Because that'd be like the first thing that I would look into if somebody
That's
was
the problem. I don't know. When the Spicy Lucifer case came up, I think it was that video. Somebody had commented on Sileskios' video thing and was saying that apparently I was a predator and they need to look into me. And then I explained to someone else,
Bro.
about how basically when I was 17, I was dating a 16-year-old, and then I broke up with her, and then she got with Kama Rabbit. So I had a whole case where a predator had specifically targeted my ex during the time I was
Bro, what?
doing the freaking thing. And a bunch.
Dude. Dude.
Oh my god, just call the police. Don't make it your fucking business. It's just like you're a child.
No, but yeah,
minor.
it's like there's people calling All Might a predator for like 17 and
For
16?
17, like literally a year age gap, dude. Dude, they would literally treat, dude, one of my exes, we literally had a 1 month year age gap. And for a point in time, I was 18 and she was 17. They would call me a pedophile for that. They would call me a fucking predator.
Who's saying I won't?
Shit, dude. Dude, it's so stupid. What the fuck?
Dude. Fucking hell, bro.
God, dude. That should be a sign to be like, fuck these people, they're retarded. Like, I don't want to work with them ever. Like, if you honestly, a year age gap is like, it's concerning.
Dude,
at this point, we should just go back to arrange. They should be arguing for just arranged marriages. Say fuck it, just fuck it, dude.
Oh wait, hold up. So some more context. It's because he was working cases and they was thinking he was older. Bro.
Oh. Wait,
Still, bro.
So he didn't tell anybody his age, but he didn't hide it necessarily, right?
Well, I will say in that group chat, he did dance around it when people try to confront him. So there's a possibility All Might wasn't like outright saying their age.
Well, he openly said he was a minor to fucking
Yeah, he did say it in that.
Sileskios
Yeah.
and Stronzina.
No, he did. They did. They did. Dude. My fiance is a month older than me. He's a pedophile. I'm gonna pretend I don't see the /J and think that you're being serious. Look, hey.
You should like get in contact with the nearest VR chat child predator catcher immediately and make that known. I think.
When I was 17, they were a full-grown man. Please help me. Dude.
Of people assumed I was an adult every single time, even though it was in my bio. It's like right there. It's in your face. It's
Wait, your bio just said that you were on bro. I'm so fried, bro. Dude.
I mean, it might depend on where he's talking to these people, because maybe he's talking in like an adult-ish space, and like people are just like who is people? Who is people? Who's referring to as people?
Human beings. Dude. I hope they specify in a second. Hold on.
In your face. I was like, it's just that's what was going on. Is every time I tried to say something, or I had a flagger on my account, because I made sure no one was looking at it ever. It was always there the entire time that the sanctuary was up. It was there. It was in my bios right there.
Oh, and their Discord bios.
I would have not.
Yeah,
never,
I know that.
Ever brought you on
That's
online if I knew you were a minor. I remember the day that I found out. I was fucking shocked. I didn't find out you were a kid till well after
The day I
first
found
day.
out, which was
Months
what day? That she's alleging. I mean, we know we could pin it on the earliest day that she knew, but what day is she saying?
Well, she's not giving an exact day. She just said that when she found out, she flipped out. But
okay, so that was like a year ago. So
dude, I'm just sitting here. So wait, we're really gonna get on? So hold on. How are predator hunters not even gonna do the basic due diligence of fucking checking someone's Discord PFP? Sorry, not PFP, bio. Like, brother, what? That's like Predator 101. You gotta make sure that, like, you know, like, because predators would be like, oh, I didn't see the age. Right? Like, you know, it's like, oh, they were reckless. They didn't check the age. You can't have that critique if you didn't even do it here. Like, what the
I guess that depends, like if All Might was 17 but he was decoying as like a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old, I guess, like there could still be that maybe that assumption. I don't know. I'm really trying to think.
That's just really weird. But yeah. Yeah.
After. And I remember meeting you in VR chat. We played maybe like, sorry, we didn't play. We passed maybe once or twice. I got into VR chat with Elijah.
World for a massive meeting with 40+ players in attendance.
I met you as my partner's friend. I wasn't working with you. We weren't coworkers. I tolerated you in my DMs. Sorry to say, I don't mean this in a mean way, because you were my partner's friend. I had no case inclusion. I was just there for my partner.
Dude.
Genuinely speaking.
I'm not going to take offense just because you said you were tolerated. It's fine. And it's not offensive. It's just an opinion.
My opinion's changed now, of course. I just want to put that out there. Sorry to cut you off.
It's fine. In terms of meeting you, it was either the UN world or the weird train world where Delta, I think it's Alf, was in. Sileskios came to me about the spicy Lucifer case.
Yeah.
Were you there or were you not there? Is the question.
I wasn't. When it came to the Lucifer stuff, I genuinely had no clue what he was up to.
What? You were literally one of the calls, calling him a misogynist.
Well, that was to be fair, that was the second confrontation. Maybe she's talking about initially, but it feels like too pedantic, honestly.
Dude.
Just one day he randomly told me he was editing a video and the Sileskios stuff went up, and I had already been like a moderator in his Discord server because he streamed on Twitch under Shomer, right? And I just remember seeing an influx of people and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. The first time I remember meeting you was in a My Hero Academia world. I don't know if it was the first time, but I remember passing and meeting you, and I remember Eli being all like, "Oh, that guy's so cool," and you had sent me a friend request, and I accepted it. And maybe it was stupid on my it was stupid on my part to not check an age or anything, but I wasn't a caseworker. I was just the partner, so I didn't think that way. In that instance, I trusted my partner to not work with children, and ultimately, you know, if I could go back, I absolutely would check. But I was manipulated too. I was lied. I was abused as well.
In the case of you just, yeah, whatever, dude. Like,
I'm a little confused. Yeah, go on.
I was just gonna say, like, in the case of like adding someone on VR chat, like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess you didn't check them right there, but just not once, never, just never ever like checked even after that. Like, what? It would be one thing if you found it like maybe a couple days later or a week, but supposedly this was just sat on for a year. Like, I don't, bro.
I'm a little confused. Okay, so we know that Sliskio was like talking sexual or being like very flirty and pushy with All Might. Was All Might trying to call him like a fucking child predator when that came out?
No. I guess
No?
no, I don't think All Might's trying to
So-
call Stronzina a predator or whatever.
No, not Stronzina, Sliskio.
Oh, I don't think Sileskios is calling All Might a predator either. It was other people.
No, you mean All Might? All Might wasn't calling Sliskio a predator.
No, I don't think so. Not in this case, I would think.
That's so fucking interesting if that's the fucking case. Because they literally just took this fucking case and like we're like All Might is like, look, well, technically Sliskio is being inappropriate with me at 17 years. Like, dude, this guy's literally a child predator. Like, just completely hijacked his own situation to push like bullshit allegations. Like, that's so crazy, man. Okay.
Well, let's see. So we also got just some stuff to look at. Let's play some jazz. Oh, thank you for the 2, Sneaky. This is VR stuff. Lamau, yes. So let's look at some of the stuff I was just passed over. The person you got this information from, All Might, the leader of Might Towers, dated a minor, and I have the screenshots. You might want to dig into them too. So someone commented on Sileskios' video that tried to paint this guy as like a pedophile. They got All Might saying, "I'm a minor." Again, here we go with the fucking allegations. Yeah, wait, they literally just say it right here. I am a minor. 8/11/2024,
Yeah.
month before. Dude, can you fetch the screenshots? I'm betting you they're edited like usual. Somebody tried to say that I was 13. Somebody else edited a photo saying I was 14. I stay on top of my age. I'm 17. I'll see if I can get the screenshots. Dude. Yeah, Sileskios is 100% new, bro. Fuck that. And then just, we got the VR chat stuff. I guess some gallery stuff right here. And then, so this is where we get this. All Might. I am here. Description, the symbol of peace. Retired hero and founder of Might Towers, co-owner. Yep, okay. Where does it say their age, if it does? I'm not seeing it. I guess, was it in their Discord bio? Could be missing it. If you need to know, feel free to contact me. I will help regardless of cost. If it says it, then it's just not in the screenshot. But yeah. Okay, so I guess this was their account. Okay. Okay. Let's continue.
I don't know how else to word that.
It's the word after memes, lol. Hold on. Are you sure? My tower. I want to. Okay, hold on. Need it anyway. Memes. Where's memes? I'm going to explode. Oh, it's because they spelled it out. No wonder. League of Memes 17. Ultra Mask. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's in text. So they did say their age. Okay. Here we go.
Other than like show some shitty screenshots.
Shall we start going through some of the screenshots? I think
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
might as well, innit?
If you have screenshots to throw on top of this, that would help immensely.
Yeah. I mean, whoever wants to start first, Strons or Omar. If Omar, do you have screenshots on you already, or?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it.
Okay. Let's try to get around to some parts because this is a very long call. Yes, they wanted the kids all to themselves. Thank you for the 5 netherless. I know what you are. Dude, this guy. But yeah, dude. 50 of you here. Let's get those likes up to 50, dude. I know you guys can do it. All right. Subscribe if new. It helps. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay. So we went past this one. Same time as the team right before All Might's birthday. Okay. 217.
Sileskios said, "No more predators, huh? More for me."
Looks like
that's how they think, bro.
Looks like they handled all of them. Dude.
I know, Omar's fucking.
When did you find
When
out
he's
all
back.
the minor?
Yeah, when did you find out All Might
The
was a
same
minor?
time Kruger and Dakio and all of them did, so it would be fucking months down the line. I would say just before All Might's. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I need to think before I choke on my words here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
That's the thing, it was a relationship, so it was all said through VCs and shit like that. But the hiatus message, let me see if I can find that, and I could to Shomaru's conversation, search All Might's name.
Yeah, because on September 3rd is when Shimura would have messaged All Might, saying, like, this long message, basically saying he didn't want to have anything because he was a minor.
Oh, wow. So right after...
Right. Which would have been a month after
Yeah,
they
this
were
is
told they
gonna
were a
fuck off,
minor,
dude.
by the way. But yeah. For
Let's see, in
Sileskios.
August, I'm talking to Shomaru about how All Might, Dream, and him are in charge of case conversation, so I didn't know here. I say maybe we can restrict tickets to be only seen by you, All Might. Maybe Dream, August 14th.
Okay.
God, that fucking hurts me to see.
2024 or 2025?
2024.
Okay.
I didn't know at that point. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be until fucking months later. Until what month is this? Oh my god, I'm having a blonde girl moment.
Okay.
June 6th of 2025.
Dude. Bro. Come on. So she's claiming to have found out around roughly June 6th of 2025. I mean,
survey says that is a lie.
Dude, survey said that? What the fuck? Dude, come on. Yeah, that's even timestamped here. When directly asked, what was that when you found out I was a kid? She immediately replied, "Oh, yes." Wait.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Oh, yes, Daddy. Wait, that's... yeah, we saw that, to be fair. Okay. 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 I don't really care about the role. I want to get to a certain part.
Oh my god, all this shit's highlighted.
No, it is, yeah. Okay. So all this part's pretty chopped. During this portion of the call, the discussion becomes increasingly hostile and emotional. So
Click on that, bruh.
Yeah, shit, click on it. So, just to give it some context, let's build into it, shall we? Let's go back a little bit. But yeah.
To go fuck myself. All of it. He was a bad person at the end of the day.
And you still saved his face pictures in my DMs.
Why?
Your point?
Wait. You saved his face pictures in my DMs?
That's weird. I mean, I don't. To be fair, I do want the clarification of the point, but that is weird.
What the fuck does that mean?
Dude.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you got them from Dakio, who was 17.
It was in our he face revealed himself willingly. It was in our staff chat. She just forwarded it to me. She's the one that saved it. Not like pointing fingers or anything, but
I mean,
I didn't like go out of my way to save them.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Dude, just the thought that we're probably gonna hop on VR chat right after this too.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. Let's keep going. Wait, did Boss Man just got? Yeah, I think Boss Man just got a voice note of like an explanation of the CCA. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Sneaky, for the 5 gifted memberships. So we got Diego got one, Harley Darling, Donkey Kicking MC, Pastel Ghost, and Beetle Pins. Dude, some names I haven't seen in a bit.
Beetle Pins drew my first like fan art.
Dude, awesome.
Kinda, I think.
Yeah, and just for you guys to know, like if you get memberships, you get to use some like quirky little emojis. Okay, so highly recommend. You should definitely get it, and you can see my gaming streams after they're done, whenever you like. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
I think I was native.
Oh, she's roboting.
Like evil in the sense. You think
she's just like me for real?
I think she's asking.
I think you're 25.
Okay, yeah. So she's asking if you think I'm evil, and then okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And should be able to see that it was said right there.
It doesn't answer the question.
Doesn't answer the question.
You're stonewalling. You're stonewalling my pedantic
something
question.
like that, and have it like be in front of their face if they're going to be in this.
Your wordage is fucking weird. How about that?
How about that?
Dude, catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Dude, I feel like if she really owned up to it, was taking the L, what the fuck's up with this attitude, bro? Like,
she got PPD.
Yeah, whoopsie. Dude.
I don't.
And to keep in mind, this was this year, April 15th, 2026. So this would have been maybe like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that. So this isn't like ancient. This wasn't like last year of the 2025 discourse. This was fairly recent. So yeah, I digress.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm
Why
saying
you damn
you
bit? Like, shut up, dude.
Shut up, dude. Bro.
You are 25. You are a fully developed woman.
You are a fucking dude, yeah.
Fully developed woman? My favorite. I know why they said it. I know why they said it like that, but yeah. Bro.
You are capable of noticing that there is a minor in your
I was being abused by my partner. Once again, I was
That's the
being
same thing she
lied
said
to,
in her
misled.
doc.
Keep victim blaming. See where it's gonna get you.
Oh my. Really? Keep victim blaming, see where it's gonna get you?
She's just repeating the mantra in the fucking document. It's the same shit.
Dog, at the end of the day, your actions of like not acting ended up contributing to minors being harmed. All right, we're not talking about something small here. We're not talking about some minute detail. All right, we're talking about someone saying that they were a minor and you just fucking not catching that, and then not apparently, and not doing anything about it. Like, you can't. This can only go so far, man.
Yeah. She wants to pin it so heavily on Sileskios. It's like, well, it was his idea. It was his idea. It's like, okay, but you contributed to it.
Yeah.
You contributed to it. So what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. Dude. Dude. But yeah, fuck me, man. What a moment. What a moment.
Both of you can't. Okay, if I have to start raising my voice, it's gonna get ugly.
Ooh.
Breathe.
Just fucking leave me alone.
Dude, leave me alone, dude.
Really?
This isn't even BPD. She's gonna say, oh, it's BPD. It was BPD. This is not BPD. This is you being like an unbridled, like fucking like man-child, for lack of a better word.
Dude.
This is just immaturity. You're being held accountable for the consequences of your actions. You're being pointed out for contributing to a dangerous environment for minors. Leave you alone? No. How about no?
Wait, hold on, Sneaky, this is diabolical, but I thank you for the 5. Abuse in VR chat? Bruh, just take off the headset, Lamau. but
take off the headset, bro. Just block them, bro.
Yeah. Oh, just to answer that person I just got here, is this some ACC stuff? No, this is some VR chat community stuff.
Close enough.
Yeah,
close enough.
I mean, the behaviors are pretty similar, but we're talking about Sileskios, who was a predator hunter, and these people use minors as decoys and had them part of the research team. And we're just seeing how much Stronzina, who was also involved in working on these cases, also ex-partner of Sileskios, how much she knew about it. So far, she's not really helping herself. But fuck me, man. I digress. Let's continue.
I haven't raised my voice once. She got crying.
Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, dude. Just
dude.
Okay, Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith.
Dude, keep my name out of your fucking mouth, dude.
Out your fucking mouth, dude.
We're talking about minors getting fucking hurt here. All right, we're talking about minors being in dangerous settings. The fuck you mean keep my name out of your mouth? Dude.
It's like R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah, this is not how you respond to this. Dude.
I find it really hard to believe. I mean, maybe I need to look more into BPD, but like, I don't think BPD makes you like avoid being accountable.
Yeah, well,
I think it just means
it
like maybe you might be like significantly more agitated in certain states, but like that doesn't make you like unaccountable or like avoid accountability.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Dude.
leave me alone.
Okay.
And
All my.
Who cares if I'm in my 20s?
Okay.
Because you're a fucking grown adult. That would be a crucial detail.
Because you're in your mid-20s, okay? I have to say that now, okay? So do you, bitch. Okay.
Dude. Obviously
we're the same age, motherfucker.
People would care if you're in your 20s because newsflash, if you were a minor and this happened, you wouldn't have really much culpability on you. But you're a 25-year-old woman and there's stuff to suggest that you knew that there was minors working on predator hunting cases. What the fuck do you mean, who cares if I'm in my 20s?
She probably still thinks she's like 19 or some shit, dude. She's probably like in that mindset. Honestly.
Dude. Fucking hell. That was stupid. That was fucking stupid.
Okay.
Again, you are 25.
Okay. All my.
What's
all
your
my-
point?
Dude,
What's your fucking
all my
point?
mind.
What's your point? Dude.
Point is you're 25? Dude, you'd be so basic.
Dude. Fucking calm monkey yelling lion moment, dude. Like
What's your point? You're 25?
Yeah. Dude. It's pretty obvious.
Understand what they did.
Adults understand what they did. It's over.
You are 25.
So you think I'm vindictive?
23 to 24. When then I don't even know what
Nobody
that
said
means.
that. My
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I forgot he said that.
Dude, Dude, yeah, exactly. How can All Might accuse you of being vindictive if they don't even know what that means, bro?
You don't know what that word means, bro.
Dude, isn't that not like a... I don't want to like jump the gun here, but if no one said that and you're saying, so you think I'm vindictive, that kind of feels like a hit dogs holler moment, right? Like, I don't know. That feels like a... You feel guilty. Like,
Yeah.
But you can still try to be good faith, but no one literally said that, bro. No one said
Well,
that, bro.
she's acting vindictive. I honestly didn't think I think she, I mean, it's kind of hard to with how much she fucking knew what the fuck was going on, but it's like, I mean, at the start it was like, yeah, she probably just, she knew what was going on but just didn't care. It's not vindictive. You just didn't care.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking like maybe you saw some benefit from Sliskio getting a bunch of fucking views from his stupid fucking videos, and so maybe you thought, oh, okay, well, I just won't say anything about it. Well,
Dude. Fucking hell. This is ridiculous. I claims English isn't her first language, but has the English dictionary of a college student. Lol.
no, she sounds like a Valley girl. Yeah, she sounds like a Valley girl.
Dude.
That's the difference between you and me. You are aware
Do you think I
and
had some
smart
kind of
enough.
evil, ill intent?
Dude.
I think you
in
were
all of
5
That's
to
probably the
7 years
BPD.
older
It's like,
than
you
I
think
am.
I'm evil.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
shit.
I think you were 5 to 7 years older than I am, bro.
Did he just mocking the shit out of her?
Bro.
And we're aware. There's no way you weren't aware.
And I got us out of
It
the
was right in front
CCA
of us.
once I realized there were minors in there. And once I found out,
Once I realized I was the reminders in there. Okay.
I exposed my own partner. I
Liar.
forced him into the accountability video. I forced him into therapy. I paid for it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
I
and then
know you
know,
find it
we're
hard to
off.
believe that I exposed him, but it happens.
You technically
happened.
Yeah,
didn't,
that's the
though.
thing. You were there for the entire thing. You were with him the entire time. You were older than he was. You were more mature than he was. You were.
Well, no,
like I
for the
said, you're not
abuse,
fully
actually. Never
developed.
mind. For the abuse. Right.
There's no.
Oh, she was older than him? I mean, it's over. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, right. Yes, she is older than this because she's 25 now. So this skill's got to be like 23, right? 24?
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, I mean, look.
Well, a year isn't going to make that much like a cognitive difference, but it's just like it makes it from their perspective. It does make it rich.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not even just that for me. Like, obviously, if she's like older, the natural thought process would be that she would have had, you know, more life experience and more mature. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that there's some infantilization going on with Stronzina, and I don't really fully understand it.
1000%.
Okay, Sneaky, let's relax. But thank you for the 2. I can fix her trust. Yeah, relax, little bro. Relax.
Probation racist.
There's no possible way for you not to know. Especially given how long you had been with him. Not even just that, how long you have been or had been in the whole action of being a researcher in the first place.
I didn't have that inclusion, All Might. I don't know what else to tell you other than I was a secretary in a Discord.
Secretary. Oh my god, I wasn't involved though.
Not a good comparison, Stronzina, because even a secretary knows everything their bosses does because they schedule the calls. All right, let's that horrible comparison.
Maybe it's a language barrier.
Yeah, maybe.
I had my own life. I work my own job. I have my own family.
Every possible thing and had no. I don't even like. That's like saying that you would have dated some person and not checked their age first. I hope
Okay,
you
you're
realize
gonna
that
keep
that's
making accusations, and you're not gonna have proof that I knew you were an adult, or that I
you're
was
not listening to
ill-intended.
me. You are
Oh, not that
still
she knows
listening to me.
of.
So what I'm trying to say is, you
Yeah.
knew. First and foremost, you knew. There's no way you didn't.
Alright, hold on. Right, let's just go back to, right, you know the screenshot, All Might, where you're
Dude, Boss Man is just so comically British. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's write. Yeah, you know that one, right? Let's just go back to that one, right? Okay, yeah, lads.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking awesome.
Let's cool our tea and crumpets here real quick.
Yeah.
Here's some shit.
I fermented my apple cider, right? Yeah. Anyways,
Where it's on about that Aiden bullshit, yeah.
The bullshit.
You know when you
Yeah, true.
talk about imagine thinking a minor couldn't create a pedo hunting company, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
yeah.
I get what you're saying, obviously.
Like, I mean, in this situation, I see it, but the thing is like I said, I had my age in my bio, even when I met her. It
I
was
get
right
that.
there.
But I get, you know, the negligence is a thing.
So why is it? This is what's so interesting to me about this space. If it's someone they don't like, they would never, ever give this much charitability. But because they're all friendly and chill with Stronzina, it's like, even when All Might, you know, it's obviously making it clear that they're a minor, or it's even obvious that there's minors involved in spaces, you just got Stronzina just being like, I don't know. I don't know what idea about that.
It's not even that they would never give this charity with anybody else. It's like they've been shown to be outwardly like malicious too. Like just be like, yeah, Modulus, yeah, that person's like a zoophile, pedophile, even though that like there's literally no evidence for that. Yeah, sure. Because they're trolling. I don't like the way they troll, actually.
Yeah, Osai Predator. Yeah, evil guy. Yep, evil guy. Dude, because
Stronzina wrote those docs too. Let's not forget that she wrote those docs. She wrote the one on Osai and Modulus. I'm pretty sure that's what she said in the chat.
Right, dude.
Or Benelli, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep it going.
No, I know that's a bad thing to say, but saying your age is in your bio, I know I'm not defending it at all or anything like that. I'm not, but I know it's kind of it's really tricky to go around it by just your proof being your age is in your bio. I know anyone can look at your bio and that, but
well, but it's not just that, boss man. There's also just them outright saying they're a minor, and Stronzina apparently not, you know, putting the two brain cells together to be like, oh, okay. It's not just the fact that age is in bio, right? It's a little bit more than that.
You know, that also.
To be fair to Bossman, it doesn't look like he was in those. Was he in those chats?
No, but they're showing the receipts.
It didn't look like it. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
So someone didn't look in your bio, but let's go on to the screenshot. That's just what I think, anyway. With this screenshot where you are on about the pedo hunting company or whatever, and obviously they reply to it, blah blah blah, with a thumbs up or the laughing emoji, whatever. I get what Stronz is saying by like, obviously, you know, Shomaru. I could see how it could be taken in the context of, you know, it's just like bullshitting with each other, you know. It could be like
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who jokes around being like, I don't know, if I'm doing like predator hunting work, it's like, yeah, I'm a minor and I do better work. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Classic banter. Like I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen like a banger where that's necessarily happened yet. But I'd be open to see it. Fucking hell.
Irony, you know, it could be taken as irony. I don't know how close you were with Stronz, or, you know, I don't know any of that. I could see that though being taken that way, and I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but I don't know.
From when we first found out, or well, when she first outed him, according to Stronz, he told her to stay away from me.
Right.
Okay.
That was just every mill in general.
How
He was
close were you? How
controlling.
close were you, All Might, with Stronz?
I never talked to her because she never brought up any of the things that she wanted to say. For
So you
example,
know, I'm on
when
about like just genuine like friendship on a level on a scale of 1 to 10. How
like a
close were you?
2,
Right,
Yeah.
so you were close
probably.
at all. You didn't really, so you didn't message much, didn't call or anything. It weren't like a actual friendship or anything like that. You were just part of the same
Barely.
community.
Yeah, no, I barely knew. She was on
All
she
right.
was on his team. She was on the server. The most I knew, she
Yeah.
was there.
Right.
Sure.
Cool. So do you not think? Just genuine question. Is there a chance that someone could have not looked like not even just Strons, not even just Strons, like anyone part of that server could have not like I know that Six mentioned he didn't know that you were as a minor, and obviously Strons is saying
That's
he didn't know you're a
yeah,
minor.
no,
Is there
that's
anybody else who could have, not known you was a minor?
Wait, Six didn't mention he was a minor?
No, 6 didn't know, apparently.
Okay. Maybe.
There's, where are we at? 241. Right.
Was Six in the CCA?
According, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Let's get into
Like you're
this.
literally saying it, and then Strons is saying, he doesn't know shit. It's so funny to watch him embarrass himself. But I also see Strons' point as like, if you're just having like shits and fucking giggles, like you're just talking shit, I could see how that could be taken that way as well. So it's kind of hard to fucking decipher in a way, looking at it from fresh. I don't know that one. It's just like
It's. I mean, I think both sides could take a fault. If that's going to be honest.
yeah, it's negligence on
It is because in any excuse like if this is an actual like this is like this is just more of a if this was like an actual like predator case of like someone dating someone and there's to say this that we'd already say that's no excuse. But we're in the
yeah.
situation
What
of
you
dealing
saying?
with well like I'm saying like if you were confronting a predator and they say that I thought they were an adult because they didn't, it'd still be negligence. But that's in a predator
Yeah,
case. This
negligence
is
Yeah,
is
but I don't
it's
know
real.
because what I do with
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off what I do with my cases with predator hunting. When we do it, we tell them the age straight away. We know that we make sure they know. There's not no like say if they went to court, they can't argue like, oh well,
I'm just
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think Stronzina is a predator.
Yeah, no. No.
No. Yeah, they weren't like. Let's find this. There's a part I wanted to see. Okay, let's go over this.
It's kind of like the same situation in itself. It's just a lot of word differences, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that it's right. I don't
yeah.
fully understand. I'm not saying that it is right. Like Dalmat, I hope you do not think that I'm like taking sides on
Yeah,
anybody.
It's so
I'm
good.
like I'm not gonna lie. You both kind of fucked up in this sense.
Are you?
Yeah, okay. What kind of take is that? You both kind of fucked up in this sense. This guy was a minor at the time. Like,
that's what I mean though. Like the 17 part is what's like I don't know. I just like the 17. You're hosting this shit. Like I don't know. It feels like you should have known better, even if you were a minor at 17.
Yeah, I mean, I could say that I don't think All Might should have created the servers, but like I think it went back to like when they were even like 15. But it's like,
yeah,
when it comes to like verifying ages, I thought like the standard was like it comes more onto the adult to verify, like it falls more to them. And Stronzina failed.
No,
to
yeah,
do that.
they would be more responsible, but I honestly I don't even think All Might should have entire responsibility removed, even if
Sure.
he did start it at 15. Because at a certain point, it would feel like you would know that like this is like fucked. This is kind of stupid.
Maybe it depends. Depends. If you're only being like
Sure.
rewarded for it since you were 15 and glorified for it, I don't really think that there would be a part where it would come up to be like, yeah, this is wrong. Not trying to completely alleviate criticism of them, but
Yeah, like if especially if you're surrounded by adults like Stronzina and fucking Sliskio being like, yeah, this is actually really cool that you're doing it, and don't worry, we'll handle it from here. I'll put
No.
Stronzina in as a mod in your fucking server. Like, yeah, okay, I could kind of see it a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think if I had to say between the two, I would think Stronzina gets the bigger L. Like
No, yeah, 100%. I won't ever say like fucking All Might should be held just as accountable as Stronzina. Like ultimately, he was a minor during the time.
Yeah, but it kind of feels like
So.
they're both sidesing it a little bit, but that could be clip chimping. So
No, I wouldn't both sides it. It's just like it's just a slight little nitpick, I guess.
I'll play it a little bit more.
I'm fucking serious. I literally told her.
The issue of this situation,
Mike peeking.
No. I'm gonna screenshot this and send this over. I said, and an
Alright,
adult
alright.
coming at a minor and dream a woman. I do not mean this genderly, just using laws. I did this on
he's
September
referencing
2nd,
yes.
2024.
Yeah, let's see the other screenshot.
Yeah.
Because obviously, right, I'm just saying for this section here, like we're not talking about everything else. I'm literally just saying for these screenshot here of this way talking about this Aiden and you're saying this. I'm just saying it's a little iffy. That's all I'm saying. And
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. But if there's more
know.
screenshots, we can go through
I've
them.
been trying
There's no issue.
that I had literally. Yeah, I was trying really. I've been trying really hard. That's to point out. I forgot.
you know,
Yeah.
But I.
Let's get.
old
Hold on,
DMs
here we go.
agrees that children shouldn't be involved.
God.
Right.
Oh, it's this
So
one.
This is September the.
Yeah, where they're literally saying, "Isn't he an adult coming at me, a minor?" Yeah, this one's the cooked one. This is a really cooked one. Like, yeah.
Well,
Isn't he an adult
It's
coming to me, a minor? This is September the 9th, is it?
Second.
September 2nd, sorry.
So this would have been the day after the other ones.
I
Yeah.
cannot wait to
But
hear
it
this
didn't-
fucking
it
excuse
didn't-
from Stronzina.
I
The
literally told her.
Well, they're gonna say
Yeah,
that
but weren't the
they mix it
CCA
up with
deleted
Aiden.
after on this day, no?
Oh, yeah, sure, probably.
When it
Yeah, I
deleted?
think it was deleted. Hold on.
She might say something to
It was deleted that afternoon when the issue happened. I told her midday at like 11:20 a.m. when the CCA was deleted. She was invited in like the PM, like 12 hours. I don't know, in the afternoon.
Wait. No. Hold on. Because we went through the CCA before. The one Stronz joined was the one that we created on April, correct?
Yeah, the initial one she joined was it was in April. It was like
Right.
April 2024 to
April.
about September 1st.
What GIF is this guy
Yes,
sending,
and
bro?
Stronz was invited to that CCA on the 2nd of
Where's
August.
this
so
GIF
she did not know
catalog?
you was a minor then, no?
On
if
the
you're
2nd
saying-
of August. She was
Oh.
the screenshot I provided was from September 1st.
Well, the
invite
screenshot
I
Stronz invited from Sileskios
that
of her
other
inviting.
that server was not my server. I had no indication of that server.
Please post that
That was
bus.
a
The
CCA.
CIU, the CI, she had a screenshot of the CIU attached to that. The CIU is not the.
Why is there one just of? Yeah, I'm a little distracted by the GIFs. Why is there one of just the vape with like having Milo Murphy on the vape? What the fuck? Yeah.
CCA.
Oh, you're saying right. So you're saying so this
I don't
screenshot
know why
here is September the 2nd, yes, and you're telling her
Yeah.
that you're a minor, yeah, and you was in the CCA, CIU, sorry.
CCA.
The
I was never
acronyms.
in the CIU because he
Right,
literally kept saying, "Oh, I'm going to invite you," and then he said, "Oh, I'm waiting for Stronzina to get back."
But you never joined the CIU.
No, I didn't because he never sent me an invite.
Do you think that was because John said that you was a minor?
I honestly think it probably
Because
was.
what I'm
Well, hold on. But Bossman, I know what you're trying to do. If that's the case, though, This was sat on for a year. And that was not their excuse in their docket. Stronzina's excuse for this screenshot was that they thought that they were referring to Aiden, which is why they corrected it, being like, oh, well, no, they're 19, so Aiden's 19.
No.
So, very curious to see how this goes.
No,
Just
because
at
what
the
I'm
time he
saying
was-
is,
At the time that
Go
he
on.
was trying to invite me, I was an adult.
all right, right. So this is what I'm getting confused about. So
Oh, hold on. Thank you for the 2. This sounds like an average A-space VC. No, it doesn't. Name one person. Name one target that this would have been happening to. Okay, I know what you are. But thank you for the 2, Sneaky.
Stronz was invited to the CCA on August the 2nd from Sileskios. That's when Stronz was invited, and she was hesitant to join in that screenshot. You've got that screenshot, Stronz, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you send that in?
Yeah, hold on. Because I got confused, because why did she attach the CIU, the CCA invite that she quote received?
Do not say Ula.
Because this
No,
is where
Dude, she's 1 HPing. It's over. It's over.
no,
This is
right.
where
Let's
things
yeah,
get
yeah. This is
more-
where this is what's just hold on. Let's just get this screenshot from Stronz because this is what I've got written down. I've got Stronz joins the CCA. Well, gets an invite to the CCA on the 2nd of August, which is the one that you said you created on April 2024, and that's the same one. The
Yeah,
CCA.
so that's the first.
Oh yeah, that's just them. Yeah, that's the gang, bro. I'm just a supporter / viewer. Do I join? I mean, this hesitancy would not be not be any concern of anything like serious. They're just nervous. Okay, whatever.
And
The
then
CCA was deleted on the 2nd of September. That's what you
Yeah,
said. And
I
in
believe so,
this
yeah.
screenshot here, on the 2nd of September, you're telling Stronzina you're a minor. And that's the
Yeah,
same
no,
day the CCA was deleted.
It's not even just that; it's that brought it up times. It was brought up in the beginning of the day before the argument even occurred. During the argument,
What argument?
how did she? The one between me, her, Aiden, and whatever his face was. I brought it up the beginning of the day. Then the argument happened. He brought it up. Shimaru brought it up. I brought it up.
Right. So the context. 1st September, this thing where you mentioned about a man owning a pedo hunting thing happens, yeah? And then it's iffy, but somewhat you could say Stronzina sees that you're a minor. And then you're saying that an argument happened, correct?
I'm calling the trolling that Aiden did the argument, if that makes sense.
Right. But then the day after, you admit, isn't he an adult coming to me, a minor, and dream? So you're saying that is plain and simple. You're a minor. Like anyone can see that.
I pointed that out.
Yeah, exactly. And on that same day, the CCA was deleted.
The whole thing was split up, and then I invited her to the second one,
She said she never joined. Like we
I left-
clarified at the start. Hold on.
I left the CCA on 25th, just to clarify that part.
All right. So she left the CCA on the 25th of August. Is that correct? Stronz?
Yes, sorry, I thought you were talking all night.
Right. This is what I'm saying. So even if Stronz didn't leave on the 25th of August, 25th of August, you
even if she, here's I do hate to interject. Even if
So
she
good.
had left on the 25th, we were all working inside the sanctuary anyways. I had administrative perms inside the sanctuary anyways.
But she clarified that she didn't know you had admin.
So I know what Bossman's getting at, and I understand, but there's a problem. So first off, for any of these screenshots brought up, all of Stronzina's defenses were not, holy shit, I knew, and that's why the CCA was destroyed and we moved on, right? That was never a defense. She said that she mistaken it. She didn't understand that that's what they meant, that she had no idea, right? So she's feigning ignorance. And we can't line up her feigning ignorance as the reason why the CCA was destroyed because it was riddled with minors. Because that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't add up. So that's a problem. I understand that how it could look is what he's trying to get to, and it's very interesting that Stronzina is not interjecting right now to say what she said in her own public document. But yeah, no, I feel like she's just kind of letting Boss Man do the work to kind of, maybe unintentionally, but kind of sweep for her. Because that's just not what happened. That's just not what happened at all. She didn't claim to know that they were a minor till way later. So, yeah, no, the CCA wasn't destroyed because it was just riddled with kids, right? It wasn't because of her. So, yeah, no, I would have a little bit of an issue with how this is being framed or how this is walking. And I feel like Stronzina should have corrected that, but maybe she will. We'll see, but probably not. But that is not what she said in her document. But yeah.
She can say that. Actually, I do believe that. Never mind. It's the age thing that I'm iffy about.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying here. On the
Because
day,
look up here. Because look up here. This was after I told her I was a minor. Same day after.
What day is that?
Same day.
That's the second.
Right,
That same day. Literally hours later. Literally hours later, I was running a ticket and talking like the old original intelligence team and everything. It was the same.
Right. So you're saying
and
you're saying even after the CCA was deleted and you sent that message, you were still doing casework in the Shimoru Sanctuary. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I had administrative perms. I was
But
I
didn't
had
you just say
administrative
she didn't know? You believe that she didn't know you had admin power though? Didn't you just say that?
with the administrative, I do believe that she didn't know about that. But with my age,
yeah, but if she didn't know you had admin power, how would she know you had?
Oh,
things
because
to the
she
case?
literally said earlier that she saw me in the cases.
Yeah, so, okay. Even if, she knew or didn't know that they had admin perms, why the fuck are they in another server where casework's happening again if they supposedly found out that this was a minor? That's why the sweep doesn't work. It just falls. Falls flat. But yeah. Dude. Fucking hell. Fuck my Chungus life. But let's keep going.
Right. Alright.
Oh, she would have seen it, even though I told her same day and invited her same day.
But she never joined that third one. We clarified that.
Yeah, we did clarify that. We did
Cool.
clarify that. Then she said she left the 25th of August. But
let's clarify this then. The CCA was deleted on the day that Strons potentially knew you was a minor. On that, when you mentioned, isn't he an adult, coming to me, a minor, the CCA was deleted on that day, correct?
Yeah, the second server that ever existed, yes, it was deleted on that day.
So now let's move on to the Shomoru Sanctuary case, because right now, up to now, we couldn't be so sure. We can't. Up to now, there's not strong evidence
You couldn't even be sure that she knew. I was trying really hard to find.
Exactly. This is somewhat decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Isn't he an adult coming at me, a minor, and Dream? It's solid. It's solid. I won't lie, but isn't he coming at me, a minor? Your wording is a bit bad, but I get I see what you mean.
That was painfully obvious. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like a sweep to say otherwise, but sure.
But it is a bit. because you're like saying, isn't he coming at me, comma, a minor and dream? So it's like me, a minor and dream. Like when you put a comma between.
You're trying to say that they
When you put a comma, yeah, like what?
Yeah, if there was a comma after a minor, like you know how this did, then yeah, maybe, but no. Dude, come
That is
on.
like phonically correct, yeah. Like,
Dude, come on.
Between me, a minor, and dream, that's like listing three things if we're going like off literate stuff, you know. But
No,
I
it's
see what you
not.
mean.
No,
I
it's
see what you
not.
mean. I'm not saying I don't. I do see what you mean. I think just language complication.
If that was the also, well, to be fair to him, if that was the one and only instance, then yeah, fair enough. It happened like 4 other times.
Yeah, and that wasn't even her defense.
It would happen like 4 other times.
Dude. Dude. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But I see what you mean. Maybe you should have put brackets when you've said a minor. That would have been a lot more helpful. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
maybe
lie
you
to
should have used incorrect grammar. Incorrect grammar next time, yeah.
Maybe you should have just went directly into her DMs and said, "I'm a minor, by the way." You know, then we could really
minor,
settle this.
goo goo gaga. Yeah.
Yeah, then we could settle this. Then her excuse would just be, "I thought he was joking." Yeah.
But yeah, the comma me, a minor, and dream. She might have misread and said, "Well, you're listing a different minor." I'm just trying to cover all bases, but I'm not. I don't know if that's what Stronzina felt, and I don't know what everybody else thinks. If One Big Nug wants to say his point of view and clap,
Well, she's in the
I'd
fucking call,
appreciate it.
dude.
Yeah. Well, I already know her defense because she said it publicly. There's a part
That
in
was
here.
before. That was before, right? Or was it after?
Yeah, that was before this. But yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, are we about to hear something chopped? Fuck. Fuck. Hold on. I almost skipped before we heard something chopped. Hold on.
1 second, please.
Thinking.
We're on about this one, yeah. The only thing that bothers me is, isn't he coming at me, a comma, a minor, and dream? That's.
I mean, if you look at the context of the sentence, I clarified dream, like in brackets, I clarified, hey, dream, a woman, I don't mean this genderly, yada, yada, yada.
May I counter?
May I counter? Yeah, you're about to hear
Both.
something awesome.
Yeah.
So, isn't he an adult
it was
coming at me, a
ambiguous.
minor in dream? And then I start talking about he just turned 19 on August 26th. Why would I mention his age if I didn't think you were talking about him?
Because you were typing that as he was typing out his response?
I think
Yeah.
it was a misunderstanding, genuinely, as English
No.
isn't my first language.
There we have it.
No.
English isn't my first language.
England is my city.
Dude.
Because why the fuck am I talking about his age right under your message?
Whose age are we talking?
Because you also sent pictures of their face. Like I very ace-based.
It's just a total deflection. The conversation is shitting on the Aiden guy for calling out Stronzina and fucking Sliskio for being complicit about like using minor fucking decoys, right? And she's going off about fucking Aiden, and then fucking All Might chimes in, is like, yeah, how the fuck does this dipshit not know what he's doing? How does a minor? That's the context of that statement. like no.
Yeah.
English doesn't need to be your first language. It's just the fucking context of the conversation that you're participating in.
Dude, where's the moment I'm looking for? It's gonna bother
And
me.
she knows she couldn't be referring to Aiden because she referred to Aiden as being 19 in that conversation.
Talking
So
about
Yeah.
who's the minor? Who's the minor?
Yeah. Well, let me just transcript this shit. Oh, it is. Hold on.
Holy fuck. Okay. Wait, proof that there was a second CCA? Didn't All Might say that there wasn't?
No, there's a few. But hold on. Okay. Let's just go here. I want to play this part before moving on.
Yeah. No,
Literally it.
absolutely. I never want to
Yeah.
put anyone in harm's way. I hope you know my intent was never ill. And when I learned, you know, like, thank you for fucking saying something and having this conversation with me. I'm sorry for yelling at you, my BPD. I've been splitting and
I've been splitting.
I've been splitting. Fuck off, dude. It's not your BPD. It's just you don't want to be held accountable. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not BPD.
but it's not an excuse. You didn't deserve that. So I apologize.
I was just sitting there like, why is she crying?
Sometimes you're just a girl, for real.
Okay, bro.
It's been
I'm just a
that video
girl. I'm
yesterday,
so
it
ditzy. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
was
bro.
kind of essentially
Yeah, I
like
believe
closing
it.
out a chapter for me. So that same night when I found out like this was happening, it just felt like I couldn't actually move on and
Yeah,
start to grow.
Okay.
I want
But yeah, this is gonna follow you for the rest of your footprint. Like, just respond right the first time. And refer to that.
Literally because you're lying, and it honestly has like hardly anything to do with like the actual controversy itself. Is because you're like you lying about it so fucking much is makes it like 10 times worse.
So, I'm kind of at a point where it's like, we've seen all these receipts. I think it's painfully obvious. But
yeah,
just to chat, I think we've reached a verdict. I think personally, she should have known. And I don't feel like she's being completely honest if she says that she was completely unaware. That's how I feel. How do you feel, Gilla?
you know what I think? It's all like, can I find this? I don't know if you can pull this out.
Well,
well, it's the Boondocks meme, you know.
No,
it's like,
no, we're not doing that.
Guilty, that nigga guilty.
Whoa!
I got the rope right here. I'm mixed race. I can say it.
This guy. But yeah, no. I'll think of it the two. BPD. I just hit the jackpot. Okay, I know what you are. Dude, I know what you are, Sneaky. But yeah, no, it's like, I feel like there's way too many cases for it just to be a whoopsie, I didn't notice. Like, if it was just a one-off thing, I would be a lot more charitable. But
I
it's
would be
just
suspicious, but it's not conclusive. But it's too many times.
yeah,
It's too many times.
an argument about it, them saying it like 2 to 3 different times as well. It just being made painfully obvious several times. Like, I don't know, man. It's at some point, you got to start looking at it like, well, like, did you?
Well, she was at the start, and then she just kind of just stopped caring.
Yeah.
Like, she was telling Sileskios, it's like, oh, this person's a minor. Don't have them decoy for you. And it's just like, she's like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing now.
Well, yeah, there's no reason why they should have taken, like, essentially a year to come out from other people. Like, I don't know. Just a little cooked. No, it's just very cooked. But yeah. It's still a thing of her getting aggressive and throwing open-ended threats when all she had to do is own up to it and say it has passed me. But yeah.
I think past me would be downplaying, but I get what you're saying, yeah. It's just like,
dude, wait.
I fucked up. I gotta take the L, you know.
Why is this so tough?
I wasn't thinking about minor safety.
Wait, why is this so tough? I'm making a quesadilla and just came in to hear, it's my BPD, I'm splitting. Girl, what? Dude. Yeah. Honestly, I think I've seen enough. I don't realistically know if there's going to be anything else regarding Stronzina to look into. That call and document and other things I've seen, it's kind of it kind of feels self-explanatory at this point.
Yeah.
Just take the L, dude, and just move on. You can't ever move on or try to heal if you're stuck still fighting semantics and not just owning up to it. Because I'm sorry, screaming at a person who's taking you to task in a call is not doing you any favors. But
I'm taking you just has screaming at the person who's directly involved, who knows you're like lying and full of shit.
yeah.
Like, you just own your shit, dude.
But with that being said, I'm gonna be evil and give this little guy some clout. For once.
The Nutter Nation grows.
But yeah. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful night. Take care. It's been awesome. And trust me, we got some more VR chat stuff on the way, but I want to get some media review stuff out first. Before I get to some more stuff. But yeah.
And stay skibbity or something.